stickered cars of
I'm
any
in the city of life.
demographic.
Conversations on my head like, can I get it alright? But baby,
Come on,
I'm
we're not
missing
even
you.
gonna start off
Right
on
on my
that
side,
foot.
heartache and my heart coming loose. The leaf coming down. I remember us in school when the sun set down. Do you miss me to the moon? The cold breeze in my face, then I think of you. That cold heartache in my.
You see what your problem is for real? You singing monotone as hell. You ain't really bringing no projection. Like you're like,
I didn't even know I was
you should
muted.
be like, like that monotone. That shit is not powerful enough.
Wow.
Lead vocal to captivate a listener and make them want to listen to the entirety of your track. Maybe if you started like that and then built up to it, but it did not sound like it was gonna change. Like let's just scroll through for a second.
This is 2 seconds. This took me.
That you see you, had to push you.
You're gonna sit here and tell me that you guys fucking don't do this. Liberalism isn't this sort. Are you okay, dude?
Wow. You're not
come on.
gonna.
You know what I'm saying? And you say the same
truck.
tone throughout the
You see
whole
this truck
track.
parked outside
That's how you
your
lose
house.
all of your listeners. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's how you have absolutely no
wow, dude.
replay value. That's
Come
how
on,
you have nothing.
be for real.
Nothing.
That's an
You guys have
You
just
you don't
as many
sound
fucking
terrible.
crazy people.
Like you definitely
Okay,
flat
just
at
as
points,
many, I
probably
mean
because you're not
double
fully
the amount of
singing and not
crazy people.
projecting.
Why
You're just
don't
like,
you talk about the dyed hair, the colored hair, the piercings, the tattoos, fucking lemons
Talk
walking
about your
Oh,
fucking
monotone
dental
shit
hygiene.
slumped out over the
Why is
mic.
every Trump supporter
Wow.
missing
Bruh, stop taking down
fucking
and steak
8 teeth?
uppers. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, dude, see, that's the problem.
Nah,
that you
just
don't
playing.
want to address
Maybe.
my claims.
If it applies, it applies, but if not,
that's
a
the
little
problem.
Yeah,
Every
who
time,
cares?
what
Who
up,
cares
man?
what they look like?
It's fucking. How the fuck is that okay?
But
Like
yeah,
someone's
I ain't gonna lie.
appearance says a lot about them. That's
I did not like the range you had
I've been
on
to Trump
this track.
rallies,
I
like
think it was
to sort of like
very
interview people outside. The amount of
sluggish.
people
I think you
who
could do better.
resemble
It
like
sounds like
a
you could do
snowman, sort of waddling into the fucking.
It sounds like a lazy
brother.
voice. Like it sounds like someone with a good voice. that's
I'm
just
sorry,
lazy.
that's like not very woke of me to say,
Appreciate
but
it,
like
Rose. Appreciate it, Rose.
as far
got
as
Jackson
personal
up next
appearance,
with,
if you close
Van
your
Lamb
eyes and
demo,
I said
and
Trump
then,
supporter,
then
you would
right after
envision
that.
somebody with a long, scraggly beard, less than the correct amount of teeth, and someone who smells of like sun bleached sun carpets of a 1985 Buick LeSabre,
You gotta
and
be.
also Oakley sunglasses, blacked out Oakley sunglasses. They got
You can't be fucking serious. Okay, then I'll turn it around on you. Well, no, when you envision Democrat, you think of somebody with fucking colored hair and tattoos and
You
piercings.
envision me, dog. You envision me. You envision what I look like.
That's the problem. So even you know it's crazy because you don't look like that. So you know the people on your side are making you guys look crazy. The people who are extreme, you know.
Because you're fucking, hey, boss, your guy bombed Iran. Well, you want to talk about that, or you want to talk about like the demographic of people that look cooler than you?
It's all relevant. It's all relevant. You know, we can talk about
Tell me
anything. It's
how.
all relevant.
Tell me how this is relevant. Your guy just capitulated on a maximalist wish list from Iran, including but not limited to the continued enrichment of oil, signing over the ownership of the strait that they didn't have ownership of, and reparations. Your guy's like, sounds pretty good to me, and then immediately this ceasefire that they were saying was such a good idea.
See, I knew
immediately
you were
fell
gonna.
apart.
I knew you were gonna bring that up. Wow.
So what the fuck does my audience looking cool have to do with your guy shitting the bed day after day after day after day?
This is fucking crazy, dude. Two things can be true at the same time. Now, here's the problem. So you just
What does that have to do with anything? It's not a difficult question. You said it's all
Democrats,
relevant. Make
you guys
it
are-
relevant, dude.
It's almost like you guys are happy there was a bombing just so you could be like, ha ha, Trump didn't keep his word. It's almost like you wanted that.
You said it's relevant. It's all
explain
relevant.
it.
Make
What'd
it
you say?
relevant for me.
Well, I mean, relative. I have a big vocabulary, so sometimes I
So use it
word.
correctly. Those two
He's
words
talking
mean
about
different things.
progression.
I got a big vocabulary, so
Um,
if I
I just didn't
accidentally
really
mess
like
up,
the
it's
beat.
well.
Whatever style you were on last time was more spacey,
different
more like,
words.
I
That
had to
ain't
be
two
have a lot
different
more
things.
depth.
No, dude,
This
it's
beat
like,
just wasn't
it
my
has the same
favorite. Kind of reminded
pronunciation.
me of like the early
Come on, man.
2010s,
Like,
like MIA.
You
I
just
have
said it starts with R-E.
You know what I'm
Dude, I
saying?
have
But
a
like,
massive,
it didn't really have that energy.
massive vocabulary. So excuse
Very,
me
like-
if I
or, like,
accidentally,
even some, like,
might trip up a
2016,
couple
like,
words here and
SoundCloud,
there.
IC2.
But you guys are almost happy that this bombing happened, just so you can be like, ha ha, Trump
you
didn't
happy?
keep his
That was
word.
crazy timing.
Of course not. Of course not. You guys are.
Are you happy? Are you happy with how he's doing this so far?
That was crazy timing.
You guys are happy there was a bombing. so
just
you could
thinking
be
about
like
that
Trump
too. Like,
didn't
wait,
keep his
nah,
word.
it's more like,
Nobody's
yeah, that's crazy.
Nobody's
I've been
happy
wa-
about
But,
this.
Yeah, you guys are, because you want to be like Trump didn't keep his word.
I ain't gonna lie,
I've
that
been
style is just
watching you
kind of
guys. I've
dated.
been
Like
watching you
that
guys all
scene
day.
has like
What
gone
word did
forward
he
since
keep, you
then.
said- you think?
You know, so I would
No,
say
no,
just
he
stick
didn't
to
about the ceasefire,
that
about the
last line.
ceasefire.
just
So
be
did
more
he keep his word or
innovative,
not?
be more
It was out of his control. It was out of his control.
what's the word?
It was
Progressive. That was
Israel
the
that
word I
did
was
this. It
looking
wasn't
for. Being more
America. It was
progressive.
Israel that did this. That's the problem.
I didn't
And
mind
you
your
guys,
voice on it at all.
that's the
It just
problem.
sounds
So
dated.
Are
Like,
you
it
doing?
sounds like
Are
some
you
shit that'd
happy
be, like,
about his?
2010
What am I
type
speaking a
shit.
different fucking
What do
language
you
to
think
you?
about the lyrics?
Are you
I think
happy
it
with
was
the job
catchy.
that
You had
he's
a
doing
good,
about
strong.
this?
yeah, obviously.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Like,
listen,
hey, it's
listen.
catchy.
So
It's
they don't
catchy.
have
I made it in
access to nukes.
2023. That
The
makes it a little
regime
more.
has been overthrown.
So
Like,
let's just
I feel like
clarify.
this one's like cool
Just
to
to
look
clarify,
back at.
they didn't
but
have
I
access
would-
to nukes
would
before,
kinda just,
and they
leave
still
it.
don't have access to nukes now.
You told me
you
something
fell for
recently,
it.
and I was
You
tough.
fell for it.
I
You fell
can't
for it.
remember. It was
That's
like
sad.
some like
But
more like
we can move on from
What did I
that
fall
topic.
for?
It's
like
quick.
spacey
You
type
you
of
fell
shit.
for the
Like, it was
Democrat
different.
propaganda.
It was
I don't
different.
blame you though, because that's what TikTok leans left, Facebook
that?
leans left, YouTube
Can
leans
you?
left.
Can you? Hey, can you just
Hell yeah,
shut
as long
up for a
as I
second?
hit it.
Just calm down.
Wow.
Calm down. Just talk to me like a human being. I'm desperate for you to drop this bullshit and just talk to me. What do you mean? They like what propaganda?
He said,
They
"Can
didn't
I
have
roll? Shit,
access
as
to
long as I
nukes.
can hit it,
'Cause
shit."
famously, they obliterated the program in June last year, right? And then they said,
Yeah.
"Oh, but they're gonna have nukes." Okay,
All
so
right,
they
this
didn't
like a
have
cool,
nukes
like,
before.
six.
They
It's like a
still
cool
don't have
six.
nukes now. What is it that you are psyched about?
They're calling you Wonder Man.
The safety of our
They keep
country,
calling you Wonder
obviously.
Man for some
You
reason.
need to let me talk for just 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
They just see you in the back.
Now, if you were to either lose a few lives right now and save millions in the future,
Yeah.
or
Gotcha.
lose millions of lives, you know,
What's crazy is
Alright.
you said you fall for the
Got you, man.
propaganda, right? You
Alright,
you
be
fall
with
for the
you the
Democrat
night
propaganda,
after.
and then you open your mouth and like spit out Kremlin and talking points. It's fucking
Wow. It's common sense.
Stop. No, it's not, because the thing is that is the same lie every American administration has sold the American people for 70 years. And so what's crazy about that is the last couple of times we could feign it was reasonably believable, especially after post 9/11. They have weapons of mass destruction. They just attacked us. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Fly your American flag. This, they just purely straight up lie. Not only are they not doing a good job, but they lied to you. And then the justification for this is a few lives right now is going to save millions in the future. And despite having no evidence to back this up, you say that mere seconds after accusing us of saying.
well, it is just it's regurgitating. Just okay. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're just regurgitating what Hex says.
Did you approve of Biden and Kamala's reckless spending, sending money overseas? How did you feel about that when that was going on? Go ahead and give us straight honest answer.
What does that have to do with anything?
Exactly. See, that's
Exactly. I'm happy to. But here's the thing. I'm happy to just continue to be consistent in my ideology. And the problem is you can't. I'm fine with sending aid to another country fighting a country that has invaded sovereign borders. Aid in the form of disused U.S. military equipment and food and money to fight an enemy of ours. This is fucking fully different. It has nothing to do with that. We started this. We are the aggressor. We are the country invading sovereign. Those are two different scenarios, brother.
No, but the problem is it's hypocritical for you to, on one hand, say that it's okay. Because I understand what you're saying. The prerogative is different, and the motive is different, and all that stuff.
I'm not saying it is. It is different.
That's your talking point that you're going with, and I'm gonna go ahead.
It's not a talking point. It's the fucking reality of our lived experience.
What I'm telling you is that when you zoom out, it's the same thing. You're too zoomed in and focused on the details. I'm saying when you zoom out and you really look at it from a bird's eye view, it's the exact same thing. It's reckless spending, sending money overseas.
So you're pissed about that, right?
Go ahead, ask a question again. What was the question?
You're upset about spending recklessly, sending money overseas, then, right?
Wow.
Yo,
You're
who was
gonna try
that?
to turn the
I
tables.
thought it was about to be a
wouldn't
crazy
bother me.
transition.
I'm just trying to figure
But
out what the
I
fuck
felt like
you
there could have been more
believe.
progression. I feel
Because
like in the
that's the
first one
thing.
you had.
You
That's what I
guys
thought,
wasted
like,
money, and now
was
those
that on
content-
purpose?
now
Was
it's-
that-
now it's
what
in
was
the
that?
world.
Mean, you people, brother.
What was that?
Fucking
It was-
focus.
Wow. So you're not
I thought
going to
you was
address
about
my
to do some
claim.
Kanye
You,
shit.
what you need to
What
do?
is it? What is it? Do you
You know what I'm saying?
approve
Like,
of
I
reckless
thought it was about
spending
to be
overseas or not?
crazy, like-
Yes or no? Or is it different?
In
That's not
certain
you?
circumstances.
Or
in
is
certain
it different?
You
Be
need
with
to
you the
address
night
the
after?
content.
Is it
of my
different like
claim.
when I said it was different, or is it different because you said it was different?
Engage with the content of my claim.
I am, dude.
You're running. You've
You're
been
not.
running.
You're just
like-
running around. You're just running around this schoolyard as this bully chases you.
Nah. So where we're at right now is that this is coming to an end. It's basically over.
Yo, where did that come
shit
from?
like
He said that on March 7th. You
There
fucking
ain't shit else
psycho.
playing.
This is insane.
He said that
You
on
guys-
March
this is
7th
a
that
good
we won, and it's over.
This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. You
I
clearly
wrong?
haven't
Wait,
been
is that-
keeping up
Wait,
to
wait,
date.
wait. Am I
You
wrong?
haven't been keeping
What
up
the
to
fuck
date.
is that?
Am I wrong?
What was
Did you
that?
not see what just happened a couple days ago?
Yo, wait.
That's a problem.
What the fuck?
You're not up to date, Kudra.
What is happening?
Dude, I was talking. I was
Oh.
muted. What was the last thing?
These are quotes
The fucking
from
soundboard.
Donald Trump every single day. You
Look
can
at this.
fact
Wow.
This is why we've won this war.
Yo, my bad, twin.
We
Anyways,
defeated
you know,
Iran.
I felt like that
We
song had a
must
little less
attack Iran.
progression than the
War
last
is
one, but
ending
it was
almost
also a
completely
little more
and also
bright.
very
So I think
beautifully.
that, you know,
We must
maybe a
attack
little more
Iran.
layers
We
towards
did
the
win,
end,
but
but
we haven't won
everything else
completely.
was solid.
We won
You
the
know,
war.
I know
Well,
I already
somebody
agreement you,
help
but this
us.
just
If you
solidifies
don't help
it.
us,
So
I'll fucking remember
Hell
it.
yeah, bro.
Actually, we don't
Not
need
really
any
much
help
to
at
say to you
all.
guys.
If NATO doesn't help us, they're
You
going
know
to
what I'm
suffer
saying? So-
something awful. We don't need NATO's help,
keep
nor do
turning
we
up,
even
keep
want
coming
it.
through.
I
You
think
feel
I'm
me?
actually going to leave NATO.
Make sure you get that
Our
shit
allies
scheduled and
have to
keep
help
up
us
with it.
open this strait. You know what? NATO's just a bunch of cowards. The Strait of Hormuz needs to be protected by the people who actually need it open, not me. This
Not
is
done.
the last straw. I'm giving Iran 48 hours to open the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's dead, actually. We've had great, really productive talks with Iran recently. We're making super good progress with the talks with Iran. Listen, make a deal or I'm going to keep blowing shit up. What has NATO even done for us? We are done negotiating. Talks with Iran today are going really good. Open the Strait of Hormuz or face deadly consequences
cool
immediately.
Would you
We're
like
actually
that?
really close in negotiations and they're going to do the right thing. Iran is going to comply immediately or they're
All
going
right,
to
so-
face major consequences.
Yeah, I
Open
get
the
the
fucking
point.
strait, you crazy bastards. Praise be Allah.
Did I miss
I'm
my
gonna
song?
end an
I know
entire
Blanco, you
civilization
hella did.
tonight. So
Chat, I ain't gonna lie. We
That
had
whole
wait,
video,
wait,
that was
wait.
performative. That was
Wait, it was
No,
performative.
reset.
It was everything that this man has said
We're probably
every
gonna
day
reset.
for the
We
last
are.
2 months, and
Getting
also,
through these songs hella
and
fast.
also, crucially, on March
Reg
7th,
Beats,
he
are you
said,
in here?
we won the war. And then on March 10th, he said,
Yeah, you're right
we've
there,
won,
right there.
basically. And then here you are, April 8th, saying,
Damn, you
pretty
wanna read
much
some mirror real
done.
quick?
It's going to
You
wrap
wanna read
up
some mirror real
soon.
quick?
And then yesterday
Berkey,
they
you can
said
read some that, Berkey,
ceasefire, and
if
today
you-
they
if
were
you weren't
bombing.
here.
I'm just trying to nail down to what degree you have this propaganda hose and how far it is down your throat for you to figure out. Like, I'm just trying. Wow. Yeah.
It
That's-
don't look like
see,
that.
okay.
It's over, dude. It's almost over.
It don't look like that,
So
bro.
here's
Almost over.
here's
Hey, just
Yeah,
before we
yeah.
go on, do you approve of reckless spending abroad? Yes or no? You never answered that question. I'm just trying
well,
to get you to answer
obviously
that question.
no. If it's reckless, no,
No.
of course not. If it's reckless, keyword is reckless.
How much money a day do you think that we should be spending? Which to keep it
I know where you're going. I'm not answering that. See, that's a loaded question. That's a loaded
It's not
question.
that loaded.
That's a loaded
I'm just trying to
question.
figure out what's
You guys
reckless.
didn't take care of
Is it
homeless
a big-
people.
is it-
You guys
is it
didn't take care of
$500 million a
You guys,
day?
dude, get the fuck. You guys didn't care about
$700 million
homeless.
a day?
You guys didn't care about homeless.
$1 billion
You guys
a day.
didn't care about veterans and homeless.
$2 billion a day.
Wow, bitch, are you fucking serious right now?
$40 billion so far.
Dude,
That's all the money we
get
sent.
the fuck-
That's all the aid we sent to Ukraine in the last month. We spent. That's crazy, dude. That like that sounds to me like is fucking reckless military spending.
So here's the thing. It's hypocrite. You guys didn't care about homeless people and veterans and all that shit.
Why are you
so
trying to
do
put it over there? Hey,
Wow.
do you think that like reckless military spending is bad?
do I think reckless military spending? Obviously, if it's reckless, yeah, but that's not the question that's at hand right now. It's not reckless. You guys, did you guys
Stop pivoting. Stop pivoting. Stop. Shush. Shush. I'm talking about this. I'm talking about the thing that he's doing right now. You want to talk? You guys do this all the time. I don't really like fall for it. It's like one of my special tricks. We're talking about this thing, this like completely unwinnable, unlikable thing that this guy did. Why do you support it?
This is the most hypocritical, performative shit I've ever seen. You don't answer the question when you guys didn't fix the homelessness and then the vet. So you want to talk about reckless spending. You guys are the ones who had the opportunity to fix it and didn't do shit about it. Now you want to take this moral high ground, this moral hand. Dude, get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You guys had the opportunity to fix it. You guys didn't fix shit, man. So now that we have the power, now all of a sudden we have to clean up the mess you guys caused. It's embarrassing, honestly. It's truly embarrassing. Like that, it's embarrassing. What did you guys do for the homeless or the vets or people who needed the money? You know, you guys wrecked this. But you sent money overseas.
What are you doing? You're cutting Medicaid. You're cutting Medicare. What the fuck you're cutting tons of healthcare subsidies, farm subsidies, housing subsidies. What do you mean? Also, not for nothing. You are ending. You're ending like a
let's talk about.
No. Wait. Shush. Every time we talk about this, we're like, every single time we do this, by the way, we're like, going back to Ukraine, we're like, hey, we gotta stop spending money on Ukraine, America first. There's homeless people here, and then Democrats are like, let's spend money on like housing and homeless treatment centers, and Republicans are like, pull yourself up by the bootstraps. You guys famously hate helping veterans and homeless people.
Who's the governor? Who's the governor of California? Remind me.
Yes, because California is the only state trying to help homeless people. That's why there are so many of them there. Not for nothing, red states bus homeless people to California fucking constantly.
Wow. Okay, let me get this straight. So it's a homeless populated place, but it's a Democratic ran.
We're not done. You keep saying we have to help the homeless people. Republicans constantly fall all over themselves to pull.
Your argument.
Why do you cut funding to Medicaid and Medicare?
That's not an easy question to answer if you're going to interrupt me.
It is easy. It's to give tax cuts to the vanishingly wealthy in this country, including but not limited to Donald Trump and the Epstein class.
If you want a genuine answer, you would have to give me.
It's not fucking complicated. Look at the fucking bill.
Wow.
Look at the fucking bill. It is plain as day. The top 1% got a fucking $400,000 and up tax cut this going forward.
There's so much depth and I would need 2 minutes uninterrupted, 3 minutes uninterrupted to actually give you a full.
You have no fucking
answer.
thought. We're talking about homeless people. We're talking about spending. We're talking about reckless fucking spending. The current administration,
you guys have no
just
room to
asked
talk
for another, almost doubling their fucking military budget. Why? Because they are recklessly bombing a country in a war that we know that we can't fucking win.
And that's why it's almost over.
That's why it's almost
over. Rick, you got, okay, first off, there are people who take advantage of Medicaid, Medicare, food stamps, EBT. You know that. Pick good trouble. There's people who sit at home, watch TV, eat chips, drink soda, sit on their couch and do that all day, watch television. So that's
the greatest piece of propaganda that you guys continuously just hoover up is the idea that poor people living off of government subsidies are the reason why our government spending is bloated. Shut up. This guy is spending a billion. Wait, hang on. This is important. In the first 10 days of our conflict in Iran, we could have paid for the Obamacare subsidies that expired, $20 billion. That's all it would have cost. And we said, no, we don't have the budget. The greatest propaganda that they continuously convince people to vote against their own self-interest about is the fact that, like, you think that freeloaders of the government are the reason why we're spending so much. And it's not. It's the military. It's always the military. It's never not the military. It's the military. Shut up. It's the military and tax breaks for corporations and rich people. And the best part about this is those people have convinced other poor people, that other poor people are the problem. And in fact, it's not.
Two things can be true at one time.
Not in this instance.
Yep. There's wasteful spending that needs to be cut on both ends.
Not to the degree that we are paying for rich people's welfare. The welfare we give to rich people completely dwarfs the random fucking 1,000 people that are just sitting at home collecting checks, not working. It's not even fucking close. If we charge the 1% their fair share, we could pay for free healthcare, free college, and fuck it with gold pants for everybody. But instead, they've convinced you that poor people are the fucking problem. And that's
just to be clear,
especially when we're spending money. We're spending money on the fucking military industrial complex, buying bombs with your taxpayer money to go blow up hospitals in a fucking country.
So you want to penalize people for being successful. That's what got it.
I want to penalize stupid people for supporting that.
You want to penalize people for being.
I think we should penalize you.
You want to penalize people for being successful and employing people.
I want to penalize you.
Let me know. This is embarrassing.
I want you to. I'm not gonna notice how I haven't fucking gone off in this. And anytime you try to fucking bring me off in this tangent, this war is money that they are stealing from us. Every dollar that they steal from you fucking moron, and me to buy a bomb, to bomb a school is a dollar that we could have spent on fucking somebody's insulin. And you are sitting here cheering about that. I will never forgive all of you people how fucking dumb you are.
I'm just chilling. You guys are having meltdowns. I'm chilling, dude. I'm good. I'm chilling.
I am melting down. This is exhausting trying to explain this to my fucking refrigerator every night.
Which one? You said you got 3. You got 3 refrigerators. Good trouble.
Just
so it sounds like you.
No,
you have
just
3.
One and a mini fridge. The mini fridge,
dude, you have a whole kitchen. You have a whole
What's crazy?
Kitchen.
The mini fridge has heard this spiel that I'm giving every night for the last fucking 4 months that I've lived in this house. It's still no closer to understanding it, which is crazy because you are also still no closer to understanding any of this. Isn't that fucking crazy? You and the fridge have the exact same capability of learning and growing.
Dude, my fridge listens to me all the time. What I'm gonna say is, you know what's fucking crazy is that you won't even address the wasteful spending.
This is fucking. I'm on a roll here, dog. Put this on the internet.
You won't even address the wasteful spending on your end. You know, I'll admit maybe we could tax the rich a little bit more, but that's counterproductive because they're the ones who get jobs. Where? Sorry, what was that?
Wasteful spending on our end where?
Well, yeah. So obviously, there's people on food stamps who are just lazy. You know that. Are you gonna? Can we agree?
Here's what I want you to do. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to tell me. So why are you laughing?
Because you want to address the
fucking act. Tell me. Shush. Tell me what is the figure you think that we spend on people who should be working that aren't? What do you think that is?
Either billions or trillions, obviously. Billions or trillions.
You think, hold on. You think we spend trillions of dollars a year on people who don't deserve healthcare, like government subsidies?
That's why the government shut down, because you guys are asking for more money.
You're a fucking idiot.
No, that happened in December.
Wait.
This is embarrassing. You're having a meltdown.
How much?
Dude, you're melting down.
How much in dollars? How much in dollars does the United States of America give out in welfare every year?
Billions.
No, stop saying that. How much? You said trillions just now, so you're off by $1 trillion.
Wow. Well, you want me to have like an IRS?
What's the fucking number? You don't know.
He's crashing. Now look at this. Yeah. Somebody clip this.
Stop saying shit and then fucking wow. Stop saying shit that you don't know. What's the number, you fucking moron?
Somebody clip this crash.
What is the number?
I'm gonna go ahead and
look it up for you.
Oh, I could look it up. I have high speed internet.
No, you can't.
I have Google Fiber high speed internet.
Why haven't you looked it up yet? What's the total number, dude? What's the total number? Chat, you help me out.
Okay, I got the sources. I have proof, evidence, sources, data, and statistics in order to substantiate this claim. Yeah, I got the number right here. So I'm looking at it right now. I've got the sources. I've got proof and evidence, sources, and data and statistics in order to substantiate the claim I'm about to make. It's 11 billion.
I want you to shut up now. I want you to listen with all of your might, because this is going to take as much fucking comprehension skills as you have, which is almost none. $11 billion. First of all, you're wrong. It's $33 billion for uninsured. That's the total number, right? We've spent that this month so had we not done this, we could have just paid everyone to go get food.
Can people not work? People can't work. I don't understand.
But here's the thing. This is what I'm saying. Who cares? Because in 30 days, we've blown that much money to first of all, do nothing. To effectively worsen our standing in the entire, in the whole world. Everyone's trying to everyone hates us, right? We've accomplished absolutely nothing. But aside from that, we've spent all of the money that it would have taken to just give everybody welfare, meaning children whose parents can't afford to feed them 3 square meals a day. In 30 days, we spent all of that. So when you say we're doing reckless spending, I need you to understand that you have no fucking idea what you're talking about.
Wow.
Not even remotely close.
So did you say that when Biden and Kamala were sending money overseas? Did you say the same thing? I don't think you did. It's hypocritical. That's the problem. They sent more money overseas. You know they did. It's hypocritical. Good trouble.
You look dumb.
I'm just holding the mirror up.
You look really fucking dumb.
They sent so much money overseas, and now all of a sudden you have a problem. That's the issue. This is embarrassing.
These people are fucking dumb.
Well, you can't handle your own criticism. That's the issue with your problem.
We already talked about this. But here's the problem. We've already talked about this. Why that's not the same thing? Why sending disused military equipment?
Okay.
We already did. Remember? And you said I don't. It's different when I do it. Why sending disused military equipment to an ally to fight off a fucking adversary is different than spending $5 million a bomb to try and shoot down $15,000 drones. Why it's different when those bombs were purchased with your taxpayer money, right? Right? It's different. And you know that, whether you like to admit it, we already did this. What I'm saying is the criticism you have about the freeloaders in our government, the amount of money that we're spending on foreign wars dwarfs poor people just trying to fucking survive in Donald Trump's economy.
Right, and I understand.
And I need you. No, you don't. Shut up. You don't fucking understand. It's not even close. It's not even close.
I understand, but you don't understand. I'm willing to admit it's both sides. It's both sides. So when you point this criticism at Trump and the Republican administration, you need to also look.
Both sides this white butt. How about that? How about that? You take both sides of both of these cheeks and you kiss them. Both sides. Kiss both of my butt cheeks. Both sides of my butt. It's not even fucking close. God, I hate that. Any Republicans want to do a better job than that? Any of you Republicans would like to do a better job than that? Smash that fucking request. Please. I beg of you. I'm pretty sure it's a troll too, but like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? We got to get that engagement. We got to get those clicks, you know. Or I'll just, you know, we just sit here and listen to Weezer. Now the tank is dry. Now this wheel is flat. Best album ever written? The workers are going home. Anyway. I just need a little fucking minute. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Tell us more about... No, that was a moment of weakness. I don't like to brag about that. It was a moment of weakness. Ugh. This screen is overpowering right now. You bragged that. I know. I mean, look. Let's see if that guy will come up. Oh, Charlie Lewis won't come up. That's a bummer. That's a bummer. Who would you want to debate the most? Who would I want to debate the most right now? What's his name? The Somali fraud kid, whose name I can't remember. Nick Shirley. I would want to debate Nick Shirley because I think like that Channel 5 News interview was like, I've done Kid Gloves. I did Kid Gloves just most of the time just now. And that was too nice, dude. It was too nice. And mostly it would just be, or Fuentes. It would be to debate him. It would be to debate him. Get me in the same room as Nick Fuentes. You know? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Tiffany? You fucking... The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Proverbs 9:10. God damn, it's always the fucking pick-me women with the fucking Bible verse. Oh, God. Please. If Nick would destroy me, surely you can, right? Come on up, Tiff. Come on up, Tiff. Let's talk about religion. Let's talk about your God for a second. I would so happily love to do that instead of this. Let's go, Tiffy. Let's go, Tiffles. Not our Tiffles. Anyway. Proverbs 9:10. I can hate because I choose to interpret the Bible as the way that I need to. Please, dude. Please, Tiff. I'm sure it's just some dude named Tony LARPing, but who cares? Jesus wants to come up. There was a Tony. That's funny. That's funny, Tony. She's real. Does she have content? Did Cool Tiffany have content? Is she still in here? I want to ask Tiffany what she thinks about Donald Trump's administration threatening the Pope. I would love. You know? Lena, miss you. Anyway, yeah. Fuentes. Fuentes. Never mind. I'm not gonna. It's fine. It's fine. Cool. Sorry. Just thinking about it. Bringing the Horizon, get me too fired up right now. Anyway, every dollar that they spend on bombs is a dollar they stole from you in your healthcare. Every dollar that they spent to blow up that school full of young girls is a dollar that could have bought somebody fucking insulin. Every dollar that they spent on fucking energy drinks for Marines to furiously masturbate in their bunks in their boat somewhere is a dollar that could have gone to books in like fucking inner city schools. Sorry for the visual. That's what's happening. There's just a trillion lunks just dotted all over the Middle East unnecessarily that we are paying to feed right now. Instead of lowering our fucking national debt. You know? Every dollar that does that is a dollar they took from you to do it. To add to the debt. It's every dollar that they took from you to do that is a dollar some multi-millionaire got to keep. You know? Why talk down the military? There are some lovely service members in my community. Absolutely lovely people. Would never say a bad word about them. The concept of the American industrial military complex is a fucking nightmare, hellscape, war crime that we prop up with our fucking hard work. It is weaponizing socialism. They join so that they can get college and healthcare paid for. We could just do that. Do you get that? Why talk bad about the military? Because you have been fucking brainwashed to think that our support of the military is patriotic, without any sort of criticism of the military. How dare you kneel? These patriots. No, this is a framing that they have fully cleaned your brain with. That any thought against our military is somehow unpatriotic. Fuck you. No. Sorry, no. Service members will agree with me. No. Fuck no. No. I'm mad because the military is far and away the biggest sort of symbol of the like overspending of our and theft of our taxes. It's not keeping us safe. It has never kept us safe. Every war that we have fought on foreign soil has never kept us safe. It has never even it has not only not kept us safe, it has imperiled us by souring full countries and civilizations against us and our imperialism. Every time we drop a bomb in Vietnam, some family grows up with hate in their fucking heart about it. It has never once kept us fucking safe. Sorry. Jeez. Don't clip this. Do clip it. Fuck it. Fuck this. It is the biggest symbol of waste that we have. A fifth of our tax money goes to this. Why? Why? Fucking why? We could have we could have government run bullet trains. We could have bullet trains from New York to double it. 2 of them. Who cares? We could have healthcare. We could have every school could be a fucking palace. Marble floors. Teachers could be paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. Teachers could be paid hundreds of thousands of dollars. It could be the most sought after job that we have. It could be the most sought after job that we have. Think about that. Think about that for a second. Think about in what position we would be in for our future generations if we had teachers who were thrilled to fucking be there. Who chose to do that over some fucking menial bullshit job, who are Ubering right now, who have fucking science degrees. We could do that. We could absolutely just do it. We just do it. That's your salary, we've doubled it. And it would still be less money than what we spend on cutting taxes for wealthy people who'll never fucking even know, who don't even notice the fucking extra zero in their bank account, and on this war. Fuck you. So, yeah, that's how I feel about that. What were we talking about? Oh, God. Yes, I'll fight Nick Fuentes, I think is what. $890 billion a year on our military, and he says not enough. We got to double it. We have to double it nearly. What the fuck? There's idiots in here going like, yeah, we send money to Ukraine. We sent the same money to Argentina. Just cash. We sent the same money to Argentina for fun. For funsies. It's all made up. And what we're choosing to do with this made up money is like bolster strongmen in different countries and blow up schools in Iran. And your gas is going up and your healthcare is doubled, whether or not you want to fucking admit that. And you're cheering like a fucking like somebody. I'm trying not to be ableist. Just drooling, cheering like a child might. We're the fucking best. Fuck you. Yeah. Anyway. Any Republicans want to fucking talk to me? No?
What up? Good trouble? You still hating on Trump?
Any other Republicans want to come talk to me?
Why? Are you afraid of the heat? Do you not want to
No,
be labeled?
I want somebody. I want
BDS?
somebody that I can like. That
want
would like understand
somebody
what
that
I'm
doesn't
saying.
know shit. You want somebody that
no.
doesn't talk good
That's-
and that you could.
I
just
do
mute?
want. I want somebody. I do want somebody who can talk good. I do. That's why I want somebody else. I want somebody who can understand what I'm saying. That's why I want somebody else.
So, what do you think about Trump making sure that the 2 pilots that went down were recovered?
I think that if that's the only thing that you like about this, that should tell us enough.
It was just a fucking question. It wasn't the only thing I liked, but it's just, that's like your straw man because you can't answer the question because God forbid it's a good thing for Trump.
It's not a
Because
good
I
thing for
can't
Trump.
give
Here's why
in
it's
his
not a good thing for
military
Trump.
any type of correct.
Here's why it's not a good thing for Trump.
You can't even answer it.
I'm telling you, if you'd like me to, Pete Hegseth yesterday said, we haven't put our service members in any harm's way. And what's funny about that is one of them got shot down over the fucking mountains in Iran.
Why are you switching the topic?
Shh. That guy, that pilot, that patriotic pilot would not have been there, would not have needed rescue to the tune of God knows how many millions of dollars that we had to blow up the C-130s and the helicopters and all this bullshit for an operation that they're not telling you about, which you would never know because you're too dumb. The reason why I don't think it's a good thing, the reason why I don't think it's a good thing is that he shouldn't have been there in the first place. And so his rescuing is not like a feather in Trump's cap. Trump crashed the car and then like paid for a tow truck.
So why shouldn't he have been there in the first place? Did you hear what the Ayatollah said
Does that
about
make
Trump?
sense to you? Does that make sense
No,
to you,
not
man?
at all. Maybe to you
No,
it
why
does.
would it?
So
It's not even a good point.
So did you hear what they said about Trump?
Yeah, who did?
No, it isn't. The T groups, the main dude that was talking all that Schmidt about Trump, and then
What was his name?
I don't fucking know his name. Do you?
Then let's talk about something else. Let's talk about something you know.
Because I don't know the gentleman's name.
If you don't know his name,
the head of the
if the name
See, that's
is
how you want to deflect.
if the name is something
about we
that you
figure
don't
out the
know,
name
I'm
together?
gonna guess that the quote that you're gonna say about the guy who said it is also wrong. I'm just going to assume that you don't know fucking anything about anything, which I've been right about before, you know?
No, you haven't. That's a weak argument, bro.
No, it's not.
when you don't got nothing to
What's his
say
name?
back.
What's the former president's name?
So if I got the name, then
can
you'll
talk
believe
about
the
it.
quote. That's lame, bro. I could just Google it right now.
You don't know it though.
I already said I didn't.
Why? Then why?
Why do you act like me not knowing his name?
It's important, man.
I didn't know what he said on his
'Cause
news
it's
channel
important.
to his people.
I have an idea. I have a fun idea.
That's the funny part. You think you're so you're gonna get the name?
Wait. Just wait for a second.
Was that a release of some
Wait.
energy or something? That was
Shush. Be an adult. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Come on, computer. Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm going to hold over. Here's my mouse. Okay?
so that's your way to evade from what he said.
Here's my mouse. I want you to tell me where, north, south, east, or west, where Iran is. Go for it.
Like I said, you wanted
Which one of these countries is Iran?
How about I just pull the video up on what he said for you?
You tell me which one of these is Iran and we can keep talking.
How about I just pull the video up on what he said.
You just
for
tell me you don't know.
That's you want to deflect.
Which one of these? How about this?
You don't know
in
what they
this
said
little
about
circle,
our own
in this
president,
little circle,
and
in
you
this little circle,
are not smart.
where is Iran? You tell me, right? Is this
like
one?
I said, why are you deflecting? Good
Is this
trouble.
Iran? Wait,
this
no,
is
just,
not
it's
making
not that
you
hard.
look smart.
It's not that hard. We're bombing it right now with your goddamn tax money. It shouldn't be that difficult to point out which fucking country this is.
Oh, now
which
you're going to get upset.
Which country here is Iran? I'm giving you a tiny little fucking,
Pull
tiny
your
little
G-string
circle.
out your ass.
Which one?
Pull your G-string out your ass.
Which one is it?
Stop deflecting, you pussy.
This is why this is
Stop
so
acting
deeply
like a
fucking
pussy and
unserious. Is
stop
because like these
deflecting.
people could not be any fucking dumber, and we are meant to no, it's both sides. No, they're Americans. These are our patriots. These people can't even be bothered to understand who we're blowing up right now with their own fucking money. This is why this is so fucking embarrassing for us. The entire world thinks that we're this guy who is
King's a
so
white-
dumb he does not
King's
even
a white
understand.
Karen liberal.
He doesn't shut up. He doesn't
And
even
you stand-
understand who we're fucking fighting. With his money, he's gonna. The president of Iran, which was who? I have no fucking idea. Why do you think that your opinion should matter the same as ours? Why does that guy's vote count as much as mine? What the fuck? Okay. Okay. Any Republicans want to do a better job than that? It's a pretty low bar. You just fucking rock up and do so much better. You could just blow bubbles in your milk and you can do better than that. You know? Oh, nice, dude. Sniped, April. I'm so proud of you, dude. Go on.
Yellow,
What's up?
what's going on, man? A lot of people are asking me to request up because I said something controversial.
What'd you say? What was controversial?
I don't know. Apparently, April and I forget who else. I simply stated a fact, which I didn't believe I had to come up here to explain because it's verifiable that we spend
the fact?
$2 trillion yearly combined on Medicaid and Medicare, which I said it's a fair amount.
Okay.
That's it. It's that simple. And they kept hounding me. I need to go up and request. I'm not going to argue facts. That's a fact. And my point is that I think it's, and this is an opinion.
$900 billion, $930 billion.
Yeah, so add Medicare and Medicaid spending.
Yeah.
Yeah,
$1.2 trillion.
Yeah, no, add them together and it's
That
2
is
trillion.
total spending in 2024 was $1.12 trillion. 1,001 billion dollars. That's what it was. Not $2 trillion.
It's 2 trillion when you add both.
Medicaid was 900. I'm looking at it right now. $931 billion. Medicare on top of that brings it to $1.1 trillion. Yes.
No, Medicare alone is right around 1 trillion.
No.
It 100% is.
Okay. So what? I guess what's the point?
There is no point. I said that's a fair amount of money that we spend on it.
Okay, great.
And that's an opinion, right?
You're saying we shouldn't spend that much. We shouldn't spend $1 trillion on the military because we spend that much on Medicaid?
No, I'm just saying that we spend more on healthcare than we do on the military. Not that I agree with most of the military spending.
Okay.
I don't.
Okay, great. Okay. Cool.
Well, I hope those people that sent the request are satisfied now.
I guess so. Maybe there's just a misunderstanding. All right. Anything else?
No, not at all.
All right. All right, cool. Good to know. I think cool. Cool. Yeah. Imagine if we could spend $3 trillion on Medicaid. Imagine what we could do with $3 trillion. You know, what if we spent $3 trillion a year? You know, what do you think about that? About 4 trill, 4 trilly. What's crazy is if you spend money on preemptive care, the cost of everybody's healthcare goes down. Meaning, if you go to the doctor regularly, and like get checkups and catch like things early, everybody's health insurance goes down. There's a site that there's misinformation I like to spread, which I think that it's one of those like causation is not correlation is not causation kind of things. But like there was a stat that's floating around that like the leading contributor to heart disease is poor dental hygiene. I have to do more research about this because sometimes I bring this up. People are like, that's not true. And then I'm like, yeah, well, and like preventative care, it lowers healthcare costs. So if people were going to the dentist, heart disease would go down. Like, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And one of the leading causes of like cost and also death in America is heart disease. Also because we feed ourselves poison. So yeah, let's pay for everybody's dental and watch how heart disease plummet. Why not? Let's do it. Food isn't the problem. Yeah, we do be RFK sure does let companies still poison us after all that fucking bullshit. He flipped his pyramid upside down, made a food tornado, and now we're still eating fucking carcinogens. So it's not the only thing. Like everything, it's complex. It would be great if people could afford good food to eat. It would be great if like the people who don't suffer the most from not being who are like poisoned the most regularly are people in lower socioeconomic strata. It would be great if those people had access to like healthy foods. It would be great if those children had access to healthy foods so that their brains worked in the schools that are built like palaces that I'm going to build. You know? Instead of the bombs that we're currently raining down on civilians in a country nobody can point out on a map. So that's crazy. Point out Iran on a map is never not going to be fucking funny. Point out Iran on a map is never not going to be fucking funny. Not funny, haha, but like. Also, I can't wait till we do that again and someone has memorized where Iran is, and then I'm going to ask them where Iraq is. Bitch, I know that whole map. We're going to do a little geography lesson next time. Yeah. They have been fucking with us for 47 years. God, Tom, I wish you would just grow a fucking pair. You're in here every night. I wish you would just become confident in yourself and not just be such a little cuck. You know, Tom? But that's not true. Not true. 50 years ago, we replaced their fucking democratically elected like prime minister who wanted to nationalize Iranian oil and kick out the company that became British Petroleum. And then we overthrew that leader, and then for 40 years since then, there's been like a theocratic regime that benefits us that entire time. We've been fucking with them for 50 years. You said that wrong. Read a fucking book. We have been fucking with them and also every other country on earth for God knows how long. You know? Shut up. Learn something. Read a book. Or don't read a book. Go watch Brenna Perez. Go watch all of Brenna's videos. Learn something. Go learn something. It feels so good. It feels so fucking good. Your brain just like growing. It's like a balloon. You ever like crinkle up a balloon when you were little until it's like really crinkled, and then you blow out all the crinkles and it's got that really satisfying, like, that's what your brain does. Some of ours. Yours is like that crinkled fucking airless balloon though. That compressed, sticky, dry, airless did I mention airless balloon? And if you just blow on it, it blows up. You just fill it with knowledge, but you can't. You can't because you're out of air. That sucks, man. Am I the only one that did that? Anyway. They've been fucking with us for 47 years. Dog, that is so criminally insane. They've been fucking with us for 47 years. Damn, dude. It's so okay. The thing I'm like in my age, as I add wrinkles to this face, there are some things that like it's once you kind of peer behind the curtain, there are things that like you can't unsee. And one of them is like how effective propaganda is. And how susceptible I've been throughout my idiot life to this propaganda, and also like the embarrassment that comes along with that, and like also identifying how propaganda is being targeted at me, and how like easy it is to sort of like to clock it right now, for me anyway. And that's not exclusively the Republicans. That's Russian propaganda. That's North Korean propaganda. That's Iranian propaganda. That's American propaganda. That's still propaganda from the left. But like hearing it like ingested and then thoughtlessly vomited back out at you it's never like it's so constant, so like uniform, non-unique, that you can just, as soon as they say it, that's like that has been whispered into your ear. You thought nothing about it and then are just saying it now to other people. They have been fucking with us for 47 years. Of course, Iran has been fucking with us. Iran, the same Iran that has a GDP that is a tenth the size of California, who has been the recipient of sanctions from us for 4 decades. Of course, they've been fucking with us. Eric, Cuck of the Night, Eric Brooks, request, man, you can come up. You guys can come up too. All you Republicans just fucking chirping. Did this hurt your feelings? Good. It was directed at you. Come talk to me, man. Anyway. What about the moms? Yeah. Sherry, exactly. Exactly. They're eating the dogs. Now, I mean, there's ranges. There's ranges of propaganda. That's easy. That's level 1. No, of course they are targeting, fueling your hatred of the other. That's propaganda 101, you know? Pro-life Tiffany, what's up? She's not. They'll never come in here. No. Kessler, what do you want to ask, dude? Anyway. Where do you want me to send the testosterone? Why do you guys, they're such fucking cucks, dude. Why don't you come talk to me? What is difficult about this? How does this propaganda? Unfortunately, it's not unique to America. We are seemingly the owners of the dumbest people on earth right now, but it's not unique to us. Every country has this. Every country is susceptible to propaganda. We put out propaganda in other countries. We have whole departments dedicated to this. Why it's what makes somebody susceptible to propaganda is I think pretty individual, but I think it ultimately comes down to whether or not somebody is like, this is a little reductive, happy. If you are in America, we have this fun thing where everyone is one healthcare emergency away from like complete bankruptcy and destitution, right? And that is a function of our healthcare system being a fucking joke and predatory, and also stagnating wages since Ronald Reagan like pretended to come up with trickle down economics and a whole confluence of reasons, right? And so if you are paycheck to paycheck struggling to get by, and someone comes along and tells you it's not your fault, man. It's not your fault that you're struggling like this. It's not your fault that you can't get ahead. It's not your fault. It's these fucking immigrants that are coming here and just making it hard for everybody. And if we could just go back, the likelihood is that you are going to like not think about that critically and accept the easier answer. It's a little bit how religion works. It's much more easy for you to accept that it's somebody else's fault than it is yours. And it might not even be your fault. You're born into a system that is kicking all of us in the fucking dick. So, yeah. So when you hear that, of course, Iran says that they hate America. And you don't hate America, you love America. I sure do. Great. Well, we gotta go take out their leader who chants death to America. It has nothing to do with the fact that we've been sanctioning them into poverty for the last 50 fucking years. But we gotta do that, and you're like, hell yeah, brother. You mind if we take some of that money we were going to give you for healthcare to build these bombs to do that? Hell no, brother. You fucking safety, America. That's it. That's how it works. And then they go, okay. And then you have people in here going, we got to keep America safe. We got to keep America safe. Pro-life Tiffany's not in the requests, is she? Oh, she fucking is. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes.
Hello.
Howdy.
Hello.
Or Tiff.
Hello, and before you ask, no, I do not support Trump. I believe that he's a traitor and he didn't keep any of his promises for his second term. So
what's
honestly,
unfortunate is I have to ask you how old you are.
24.
Okay. Cool. So he's a traitor. Donald Trump's a traitor.
Correct.
That's what you said?
And
okay.
Yeah. Like,
and you didn't vote for him?
I did vote for him.
You did vote for him?
Correct.
Okay. Traitor how?
So when Trump was running for president, he said, one of the biggest takeaways that I took from his campaign was he said that he was going to ban abortion, and he ended up not completely banning abortion. And then he said, and then he went on his campaign talking about the Epstein files and how he's going to release all of the files and redact the names, and he lied about that. So I'm really disappointed that he lied about so much, like especially huge things like that.
So you're mad that he didn't ban abortion?
Yeah.
Why?
Because abortion is murder, that's why.
Murder is murder too. You're okay with like him bombing random children in Iran?
No, I'm not. Oh. And that's also a huge reason why I stopped supporting him. And honestly, that's the biggest reason that I stopped supporting, MAGA in general.
You're concerned about the Epstein files?
Yeah, and a bunch of other stuff that I didn't name, but...
And the Epstein files, like, the problem with the Epstein files are the victims being sort of assaulted, children being assaulted by powerful men, right?
Correct.
Impregnated by, in some instances, powerful men, right?
Yeah.
Forced to give birth to these powerful men's children, right?
Correct.
Fine. That's fine, though.
That's not fine. I didn't say that. But those women having an abortion would not.
I must be an idiot. So when these women who are assaulted and impregnated, your solution to that is to make them have the baby of these men. Girls, I'm sorry. When these children are assaulted,
I don't believe that's right for them to do that. That's honestly disgusting what they did to them. But I don't think that having an abortion will help those girls, unfortunately, because a huge part of it is because that child inside of her stomach is proof that it happened to her. And unfortunately, she already got pregnant, so might as well have the baby. That's more proof.
that's fucking psychotic, Tiffany.
What did I say? That's crazy.
That's because she should have this baby not at great personal turmoil, not at great personal peril as a child giving birth, but like because it needs proof. She needs proof of the assault, that rather than believe her, God forbid, rather than just believe these children who were assaulted.
Just believe them. However,
but they need more proof, so they should be forced to have this baby, right?
Okay, I'm talking about like in a court of law though. Like if you're presenting the case, that child is huge proof that it happened to her.
How many times have you been pregnant, Tiff?
I haven't been pregnant, but
Have you been with anybody?
I have. I mean, to be fair, I have been essayed. However,
Sorry to hear that.
That's okay, but I'm saying no, if it got worse and I ended up getting raped, then say I do get pregnant. I definitely don't believe that I need to have an abortion, especially because that would especially help my case if it came to the court of law. Because I would have that child and I would show them that.
You know what else? You know what else is like? First of all, bringing a child into the world to win a court case is pretty diabolical. I'll say that. I think that like having a child just be reduced to this this token is something that's very hard for me to conceptualize anyone being okay with. But also, like, there are other ways a pregnancy is documented, including but not limited to an abortion, right? So like that is also proof of an assault and a pregnancy. So that's insane to say that about somebody who's surviving an assault.
Yeah, honestly, that's a huge reason why that, like, I just don't really talk about it that much because
it's not a good idea, because it's not a very well
not
thought
only
out
that, but because I want to keep an open
concept.
mind, because I do want to learn, especially from the left, like from you guys' talking points, because honestly, I'm trying to keep a more open mind. So that's also why, like, I come like back and forth to like different lives. But yeah, so that's basically where I'll just leave it, just because like I don't know much about, a lot of these cases, especially with the Epstein victims, so I just don't want to speak on something that I don't know much about, if that makes sense.
Your profile is based on this, though, no?
Yes, I am pro-life.
But okay, so I don't think that me, a man, can sit here and try and convince you of anything. I don't know if you want to have a conversation with the 1,000 women pulling their fucking hair out, trying to conceptualize what you're saying. There are plenty that would love to talk to you about this. I don't think that's really my place. One of the things that bugs me is the fact that Donald Trump was able to convince little groups of people whose main criticism with our society has nothing to do with them. That's something that I'm very happy to talk about. And you don't have to be the beneficiary of healthcare that is abortion healthcare to not get one. Somebody else getting an abortion cannot affect you, and somebody else being trans in America cannot affect you, and somebody who is gay in America cannot affect you. But all of these things are so weaponized to like help somebody like Donald Trump get into power and then go do this in Iran. It's frustrating to hear this. This is your main thing, and somebody else's lived experience doesn't affect you in any way, and yet it's your number one political talking point.
It really does anger me, especially like what he said the other day about Iranians and like how, it does anger me about especially the fact that he started like this big war with Iran, especially when he ran on no wars, and he's been saying that for years, and that's another huge reason why I feel lied to.
Well, sure. You skipped over the fact that like up the part where I'm upset that like weaponizing or convincing you that other people living the way that they live should be a reason to elect somebody to stop them living the way that they want to live. That sucks. I don't like that about him, and I don't like that about people who are convinced by that.
Okay, then you won't like why I don't like Trump in general then.
I understand what you're saying. But also, I just quickly in the chat, I do my best. I'm not a perfect person. Hubis Tank. Let's not be fucking ableist around here, okay? Let's hate the ideas. Cool? Let's lock in, chat, okay? We're with me? All right, great. Cool? Don't want to say that again. We are in this mess because he convinced people who hate the way other people live so much that they gave him their vote. And I say they, but I mean you.
Honestly,
does that make sense?
Yeah,
he tricked you.
Sense.
He tricked you, and now we're here, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I ended up knowing that he would end up bringing us here, I probably wouldn't have voted, because I'm going to be honest with you, I wish I paid more attention to Kamala Harris. That was my fault for not educating myself more on her policy, so I will take full accountability about the fact that I paid more attention to my own side and I was being biased than I was paying attention to Kamala Harris and the left.
You were following Nick Fuentes pretty close.
I used to, yeah. And then I was like, I just can't support somebody like that anymore.
Fuentes?
Yeah, he's insane.
You used to follow Nick Fuentes. You supported Nick Fuentes when he was the most radical, and now that he is saying you have to support Democrats.
Oh no, it's not just because of that. It's just it's also because of what he said about Epstein and like a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, the women's bodies thing was crazy. right? The day after Trump won, he said,
Yeah, that was pretty insane. I was starting to question my support for him then too. I didn't watch a whole.
There's a lot of talk about this fucking guy. I just want to play you a little clip. Maybe you didn't hear him talking the other night.
Die in the street, you worthless mother to death. I hope you die in the street, you worthless motherfuckers. I hope to see you in the street begging for water and I accidentally step on your hand. You worthless motherfuckers.
I remember that.
That's what I hope.
You remember this was yesterday.
I hope I get to watch you die.
He's talking about poor people.
Yeah, that was insane.
You're a big fan of that guy.
Okay, here's the thing: is that like I support his views. I don't support what he said, and I unfollowed him because that was ridiculous. I'm not gonna defend him on that.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Why did I say something insane? No, I don't follow him. Did I say something crazy about him?
Sure.
Or is that why you brought him up?
Is that why I brought? No, people were mentioning that you were defending him the other night, which I found crazy because that guy is toxic.
Oh no, I'm not gonna defend him when he said that, but
you said
I will defend his views.
You were in here. What views?
Like for example, like him supporting Trump before, but like now that I don't support him, I don't defend him on that.
Okay.
You okay?
Am I okay?
Yeah.
Broad strokes? No. I would say no, we're not okay over here. I think that we are living in a unique and terrible time. No, I'm not okay.
That's fair. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I do have pretty far right views, I will admit. But
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because it's biblical.
Really?
Yeah. Especially being pro-life.
Really?
And it's especially
everything Jesus teaches is the most bleeding heart liberal cuck shit ever taught. Everything Jesus says, love thy neighbor, love immigrants, love the poor, cherish the meek.
I do love everyone.
No, but how about the abortion potion, the bitter waters? The biblical, again, I don't like that. Also, crucially, Tiff, can you do me a favor? You're pretty far right, you said. You said you're pretty far right.
Correct.
Give us the first line of the First Amendment. Very first one of our Constitution. Hit me.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm pretty fuzzy when it comes to the Constitution. So
First Amendment.
I'm
What broadly, what does the First Amendment say?
freedom of religion, I believe.
What else?
Freedom of speech.
2 more.
And then the right to bear arms, or no? Okay.
That's the second one. Press and assembly, the right to peaceably assemble. But crucially, Tiff, and here's where I'm going to start getting fucking mean.
Okay.
First line in the First Amendment of our Constitution says, first line, the first thing that they put in. Do you hear me? You with me?
I hear you.
Congress shall pass no law regarding the establishment of religion, meaning not freedom of religion, meaning Congress will never make a state religion. That's the first fucking thing that they put in there. So your book, which you can't read and that you like pull your morality from and try and force onto other people, again, that have nothing to do with you in America, where the first fucking law says don't do that, I find it very difficult when people say, I'm far right, meaning I want to remove the rights from other people that I have nothing to do with based on my religion, when our first fucking law says don't do that. And here's why this is important, Tiff, because the Islamic State that we're bombing, that the people that you follow sit on their platforms and say they're terrible to women, right? Islam's terrible. Sharia law is terrible to women. They make them, they subjugate them. They remove their fucking rights away, right, Tiff? Sharia law, bad, super bad, right?
Yeah.
It's bad when the government controls women's bodies, right, Tiff?
Yeah.
Super bad when they do that, right? Why would you want the right wing Christian nationalists to control women's bodies in the same way the Islamic fucking law wants to, right? The first line in our in our Constitution says, you don't get to do that, they don't get to do that. They, meaning Sharia law, cannot make laws about your body, Tiffany. Why is it that you think that you should be able to make laws about women's bodies based on your fucking religion? You don't believe in their religion. Would you like it if they came in based on their religion and made laws governing your body? Tell me. No, of course not. Of course not. This is so important that they put it in the first fucking line of the Constitution. This is why this pisses me off so much. Because you want your religion, Tiff, because you think that your religion is the right one, it should govern everybody else's fucking life. And I'm telling you that is not how America works. It's not ever how America worked. Since 1770 goddamn 6, it hasn't worked like that. We've had people live under bondage in slavery. We've had fucking segregation. It's never worked like that. Still, through all of those fucking horrors, it's never worked like that. If religion was the law of the land, we'd still have fucking slavery, according to your book, wouldn't we?
Well, here's the thing now is, first of all, God was against slavery.
No, he wasn't.
Also,
no, he wasn't. There's a whole bunch. There's fucking endless Tiff. There's endless passages of where God tells you how to own your slaves.
in the Old
Are
Testament,
you out of? Oh, you don't care about the old one? Well, then you don't care. You don't care that like homosexuality isn't in the New Testament, right? So you don't care about
in
that.
the New Testament, in the New Testament also.
You don't care about that, right?
In Romans, though, it also talks about how it's a sin.
What does it say in Romans?
In Romans, it talks about how homosexuals, how men cannot lay with men and women can't lay with women, and they can't have sexual relations.
Here's the deal. How sure are you?
Yeah. How sure am I?
This is your whole.
I'm 1,000%. I'm 1,000% sure.
Hello, Marissa.
Hello. It doesn't actually. I mean, it doesn't talk about lesbian sex because historically men love lesbian sex.
We do.
And the verse that talks about men shall not lay with men, it's because the Bible famously views women as lesser than men. And so for a man to have sex with another man would be to place him in the position of a woman, which is frowned upon or was frowned upon. What I'd also like to point out is in the book of Matthew, when Jesus comes back and says that he's come not to abolish the laws, but to uphold them, he also notes that if you break one of those laws, you break all of those laws, and you will be seen as lesser in the kingdom of heaven. So it's expected that every single law, it's like 690-something laws that were established in the Bible from the Old Testament to the New Testament, you're expected to follow every single one of them.
Okay, so here's the thing is that, okay, so some Christians, because there's different denominations.
Can I just quickly? I don't care about
Go
this.
ahead.
I don't care about this. You want to,
Okay.
again, crucially, if you want to believe in this, fine. I don't believe that Thor, the god of thunder, has any bearing on my life. I don't think Vishnu is going to do stuff with his arms. I don't think Zeus is going to, someone's going to be born out of his head. I don't care. And that's why the First Amendment's so important. I don't want you to say what I can do to my body or my girlfriend can do with her body based on your crucially, fundamentally made up thing. Right? You get that?
Okay, here's the thing, Good Trouble, is that
Do you
live in-
think, Tiffany, do you think that your religion should be allowed to tell me what I should do with my own body in this country?
No, because you're a man.
But for a woman, you should.
Well, if she's carrying a baby in her stomach, then I don't believe that she should abort
Okay,
it.
remember the whole thing I was just yelling at you about? Do you remember that? First line, First Amendment. First line, First Amendment of the Constitution, what is it?
First line, First Amendment.
We just did
Freedom
it.
of religion.
I did it real slowly. First line of the First Amendment of the Constitution is
Freedom of speech.
While he kind of gets himself together here. So what verse in the Bible says that abortion is bad? Where does it mention abortion?
first line.
it
Wait.
doesn't-
No. For the first, oh my God, we just did this, right? First line of the First Amendment of the Constitution is Tiffany. Go for it.
Freedom of religion.
What does it say about the state and religion? I said, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion, right? And I said, I did this whole thing. You remember, we were there. It was 5 minutes ago. I said, Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion. And that means there's no state, there's no U.S. religion, meaning if Muslims came to power, they can't make you wear a fucking hijab or do whatever I don't know, dance around the moon. I don't know what they do. Okay. It means that if I came to power as an atheist, I can't outlaw all religion, right? It's the first fucking thing. I spent so much time on this. Do you think, Tiffany, that your religion in the United States of America, are you with me?
Okay.
Should be allowed to tell my girlfriend what to do with her body in the United States of America, according to our laws? Remember the one I just said. Go for it.
If she's planning on having an abortion, then I believe she shouldn't. That's.
I don't know how else to explain this. Am I?
And I know what you're trying to get at.
What am I trying to get at?
You're trying to.
I don't
get
think
at
you do.
that. I think you're trying to say, "Oh, women should be allowed to have an abortion because dot dot dot."
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yes.
But I'm saying, especially. But why am I saying that?
Because you're pro-choice and you're trying
No.
to disprove me.
I'm saying that because you're saying it because of your religion. I'm saying you're not allowed to do that in America, and that's law. I want people to make their choices. That's correct, but I want that, and crucially, that want is backed up by the first fucking line in the thing that you think that you're so far right about, our Constitution. It's the law, and I'm trying to make you connect the dots. Right? If someone else and someone else's religion wanted to make you comply to their religion, which you know is the wrong one, you would fucking lose your mind. Am I right?
So let me get this straight. You think that because the Constitution says dot 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 that I need to just allow women to murder their
This is a
baby?
refrigerator. Where's the fucking refrigerator, man? I think every time I think we're sitting here going like we're having a conversation, and it's just a goddamn frigid air.
Hey, what denomination of Christian are you? Are you Southern Baptist?
No, I'm non-denominational.
How do you feel about the Southern Baptists?
I've never talked to one, to be honest, and I don't really know their religion, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, they're the ones that have decided that abortion is against the religion of Christianity. So they made that up when slavery was overturned and segregation was overturned because they lost vigor in their voting base, and they were like, how do we bring everybody back to vote?
Nixon.
And it was abortion. So they were weaponizing abortion because Christianity doesn't care about abortion.
And now
at
we
all.
have uninformed fucking children on the internet saying this shit because Nixon was going to lose the evangelicals in the fucking early 70s. Isn't that crazy? The bird flaps its wings and then women die. Isn't that crazy in America? How that works?
Yeah. So even if you feel personally that abortion's bad, fine, but like your God doesn't believe that abortion's bad. And so forcing that on everybody else, fucked up. And also it kills women. Historically, it kills women.
Kills women. Women die because of this.
And abortion kills
No,
children.
the
It doesn't.
No, it's not. They're not children. And that kind of rhetoric has to stop. You guys mix these words in order to add shock value. An abortion is not murder, and a fetus is not a child. We have very specific terminology that we use through gestational development with fetuses, with human embryos, because it's extremely important to science and medicine that we have these separations, that we understand what they are, because you aren't going to treat a 6-week zygote in the same way that you're going to treat a 5-year-old child medically. It's not even the same from a 6-week zygote to a 38-week fetus. It's not the same.
Marissa, you've laid with I'm sorry, Marissa. We know.
All right, strong
We
start.
know. Okay. What team? Anyway, Tiffany, you've laid with a man.
Yeah, I have.
You're married to that man?
No.
Hmm.
I was forced.
That was the only time you've been with somebody.
Correct.
Jeez. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that.
It's okay.
I'm glad that you
I used to be a lesbian too, so before I was saved. So I've been with women besides that.
I don't know what the fuck to say to that. That's
I don't think this
so
is an
sad,
internet
dude.
conversation.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think this is a conversation for the internet.
That's why I didn't bring it up before, so.
Not this.
I mean-
This the second part is really sad. Like the conversion therapy thing. The conversion therapy of it all is
I've never gone to conversion therapy.
whatever has convinced you that you are no longer attracted, which is a perfectly natural, lovely thing that like humans experience. I that's one of the things that like that removed me from the shackles of religion, was that like feeling guilt about this experience that we get to share with each other as our time is so fleeting, and it's the closest you can be emotionally and spiritually with another human being, and feeling guilt about that based on this thing. And I haven't even experienced, the tremendous guilt on top of that of fighting perfectly natural homosexual like urges and desires. I can't imagine having to like stifle that for fear of being of eternal retribution. Like that is just more of a sad fucking thing.
I mean, to be honest, I'm not scared. I mean, I'm happier than I've ever been in my life, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this is definitely something worth going to therapy for, but I don't think it's an internet conversation.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't gonna get deeper into it, because I was like, I don't know if I should.
And everybody has a right to share like their experiences and what they're comfortable with and whatnot, but you know.
Yeah, I just didn't want to get the live taken down or anything, so.
I mean, we can still be sympathetic to people's horrific experiences. I wish that sympathy was extended a little bit to others. You know what I'm saying?
It's really important for survival and longevity of the human experience that abortion care be made accessible for everybody.
I will say though, I do wish that the right was a lot more empathetic, like the left is. I will give the left a lot more credit when it comes to empathy. That I wish that a lot more people on the right were more empathetic, especially when it comes to stuff like wars and even like women who go through tragic stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that like a lot of people on the right, they kind of just like overlook it, and they use it a lot of the time they use like a lot of situations that are like traumatic for like a talking point. And I don't like that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't really know what else we're going to talk about here, Tiff.
All right.
If I'm honest.
All right. Have a good day, GT.
You too.
Have a good day, Marissa.
Oh.
Have a good day, Marissa.
Oh, thanks. You know what? I literally, when she started talking about the Old Testament, New Testament, I saw you go for the box, and I was like, oh, okay.
It's even better than that. It's even better than that. I was looking, and it said, nah. Marissa said, nah. All caps, nah. And then your little emoji popped up in the get.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah.
I was like, this is it.
But
I just, I
don't think I've
always,
been.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I just think that like the concept is not difficult. It's not a difficult one. And like even acknowledging that like if you think that your religion is the one and true religion, which that's how religions work, and you think that laws should be based on what your religion is, that is a perfectly normal impulse, one that has been plaguing humanity since we came up with religion. And but the problem is it's in the law. And so like no time have I been more like crystalline in my argument. And we like walk straight up to the edge every time, being like, you understand now Sharia law is bad, right? Good thing there's a law protecting us, right? Yeah. Do you think that your religion should? Yes. Well, okay. And then, I don't know, if this fucking rock gets just kicked down the hill again. And here I am, Sisyphus, just being crushed. Like an idiot. But I don't know, like maybe this time I'll get up the hill. How did that end? He's still out there, right? That's Sisyphus. He's still pushing that rock up that hill somewhere. I'm pretty sure. So that's cool. I'm gonna get that tattoo. I think I'm gonna get Sisyphus, but I think instead of a boulder, it's gonna be a disco ball. He's gonna be pushing that up.
Religious indoctrination is they've got that science down, and it really shows. Like I'm not here to like deconstruct people, but like it really shows that sort of indoctrination when you start pointing them towards the Bible. You know, when you ask questions about like what's in the Bible, a lot of the churches don't want people to read it, or they give them certain like translations that sort of serves their agenda. Like, this is crazy, but so the Pentecostal church, right? The Pentecostal church believes wholeheartedly that Jewish people deserved the Holocaust for crucifying Jesus. And then they believed that black people deserved slavery because of what Ham did to Noah.
Bro, will you get Marissa off here? This shit's killing me, bro.
You can suck my ass.
I'm trying to talk the good trouble. Like, your voice is just...
Hey, dog. Hey, man. In here, we let women finish. I know it's fucking unusual for you.
Finish. When was the last time you were able to do that? Probably been a while.
This morning.
Okay, but I just want to say life begins.
Can you wait? Hey, man, can you shut up? Shut up, dude.
Just letting you know that, just so you
she was
that
just
could be on your mind.
yeah. Okay, just sit there quietly. Shush. All right. Sorry.
Always a dumbass man.
Always a goddamn dude.
But I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyway, so religious indoctrination can be really powerful because, like, imagine telling children this and, like, they grow up believing that, and then they're confronted with, like, the reality that their book is wrong, or, like, what they were told by their church doesn't match what's in the book that they're supposedly living by. It's really, you meet that kind of resistance like that.
Agree. I was we were talking to my girlfriend the other day about this, you know, like how she didn't grow up with religion.
Did you tell her I said hi?
No, I keep forgetting. But her parents were just like, you're not anything. And she was like, oh, okay. And she went to school and they were like, what are you? And she was like, nothing. And that she didn't have to waste the calories unlearning this psychotic, formative lie that we're all told. 99. And it's like, you can tell she's just much happier. And like, I think about the like, as a kid, you're just like, the earth is round and there's a God. And you're just like, wait, half of that's not true? That's crazy. Yeah. And you spend your entire life. Some go their entire life, not only not deconstructing that, but like fervently arguing with other people about the story that they were told is better and more true than the other story that people on the other side of the globe was told. And we waste so much of our fleeting little existence doing that and justifying cruelty based on this. It is one of the dumbest things that we do.
Well, and anyway, there's that aspect of like, sorry.
No,
we can move on. Just telling children that like, if you break the rules, that you're going to burn in hell for eternity and suffer is horrific. And like, I am 29 years old and I've been fully deconstructed since like 22 years old. And I will still like, I'll do something and I'll be like, oh my God, I'm going to go to hell. And like, I don't even believe in that anymore, but it was this like constant, like this just visceral fear.
That gets it. The Jews don't even have hell. They're just like,
I know.
He'll be
They're
mad
just
at
like,
you.
whatever.
And that's still, I like that. I don't know that it goes away, but I guess it does. I don't give that a second thought anymore. But like, I think for a long time into my, I'd say early mid 20s, I was just like, I would catch myself being like, and be like, oh wait, no. And then the sound gets lower. Anyway, this guy's going to tell us why birth begins at conception.
I can't wait to hear a man explain biology.
Well, for one, I'll start with, there was a survey in 2019.
Start with an apology to our friend Marissa. Say, I'm sorry, Marissa.
I'm good. You sit here and talk about you respect
the First
Amendment,
sorry,
but that's my First Amendment right. I'm
not the government, you dumb dick idiot. I can't fucking take away your First Amendment right.
You're either going to respect my First Amendment right.
That's not how the First Amendment works. I'm not the fucking government, dude.
To me, it does, buddy.
Hey, should we do a little biology quiz before we get into this?
To you, it does. God, I wish I had that relationship with law. Just like I just interpreted this differently. That's to me it does.
Bro, you literally just told that last lady that the First Amendment is so important, but yet you people are so against
The
hate
government
speech. Hate
can't-
speech is
The
free
government
speech.
can't stop you from saying something.
Hate
I am
speech
not the
is free
government.
speech.
You
I don't have to
fucking moron.
respect you, though. That's what I'm saying. But 96% of biologists around the world believe life begins at conception, bro. 90.
No, that's
Marissa,
wrong. I
and not
actually
only-
know what study he's talking about.
And what's crazy about that is it's so funny. They see this, they'll say it,
You fucking
and then
cuck. You muted me.
oh, you bitch ass.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say
see?
that to my face.
Yes, I would.
No, you would never say that to my face.
And the older
You
millennial
would
will
never
slap
say that
you
to my
silly,
face. Turn
bro.
your camera on. Oh, you can't turn your camera on? I was going to challenge him to push. See what I did there is a reverse push-up contest.
Older
I
millennial would
You
slap
baited him.
I
silly.
challenged him to say it to my face. It
I'll
works
do a
both
push-up
ways.
contest with you right now.
They
though,
say this.
if you
They
want.
say like 96% of these people say that like life begins at conception, but that's not what the study says. The study says that you can detect life. That's it.
No.
Medical text
no.
as well confirmed
What the
that a
study
new genetically
says-
distinct organism is created at fertilization.
No.
That's not his
So
problem.
what the study is saying,
you
and this
pussy.
is what embryologists, biologists,
Shut up,
anthropologists, this is what they agree, is that biological life begins at conception. Biological life is not personhood, nor is it the human experience, which is philosophical or religious in nature. It's a social construct that we decide. Science does not agree that humanhood, personhood, or the human experience begins at any point during or after pregnancy. That's social. From a scientific perspective, biological life, it's no different. Like, the point of conception as biological life is the exact same as a fungus. That's biological life. Algae, that's biological life. Bacteria, virus. That doesn't mean personhood. That doesn't grant personhood.
Can I say something?
No. And then I would also add that this dude is still fighting for personhood well into his big age. He's still trying to figure out what that means to be a fucking human being.
Can I respond?
No, yeah, in a second. After I'm done excoriating you, you dumb dick idiot.
I'd slap the shit out of
I'm
you.
done. Now I'm done, you fucking cuck bitch. Okay, now go. Wait, no, I'm not done. You people fucking mouth breathe your way into these conversations and then still act this indignant. I'll never fucking get over it. Now I'm done.
Okay, are you really done?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I just want to say I'm gonna believe 96% of biologists around the world.
Oh, we lost him.
You know, you didn't even let me ask the qualifying biological question. I've been wanting to ask someone this for so long.
I can't believe he heard. Well, I didn't. Let me rephrase that.
Wait,
he
can you get back in the
listened to you
box?
talk. He didn't hear you.
Yeah,
Right.
he's a man. That's expected. That was for everybody else who might be wondering why 96% of scientists said that life begins at conception, because somebody else may have wondered why that was.
It's a great explanation. I was conflating the like electrical impulse detection.
Yeah, pulseless electrical
that whole thing that they
activity, PEA. And that happens at certain points. But like, I just want to
Cellular.
put
It's
this into
fucking cellular.
perspective that like when a human, like a living human, right? Like we just had a code blue not too long ago. And when we're doing compressions and checking the heart and we see pulseless electrical activity, that's clinical death. That's not a living person. So like electrical activity alone is not indicative of like life.
True. We did, and again, that I'm not gonna listen to somebody that that room smells like fucking
gross.
BO and cotton candy vape. Like just the most disgusting. Speaking of life, the things that are growing on clothing items in that fucking child's room, I cannot even imagine. The grossest place you've ever been is anyway.
Yeah, is he in the? I really want to ask him a question. Is he
He's
in the
still in here.
box?
He hasn't finished repenting yet. You weren't mean enough to him. He hasn't finished.
Oh, I could be so
Marissa.
much meaner.
Look, don't do that. All right, relax. We're gonna have to. I have to.
I would even do it for free. Men used to pay me to do it. I'll do it for him for free.
I'm blushing. All right. What else? There's nobody else in here. Man. Well. All right. You did so good.
Well,
Marissa. Thank you. Appreciate
well,
you.
did so well.
Wow. Oh, you're
Don't
breaking
kick
up.
me.
I
Don't
can't
kick
believe.
me.
Oh, it's so weird. I don't know what's going on today. We just keep losing guests. It's nuts. Damn. Anyway, thank you, Marissa. Appreciate you. 18 wasn't in the requests. They didn't request. I saw all the requests, but also I don't know that this. Look, I like the idea. Okay, I'm with you, and conceptually, I'm with you. Okay, having a therapist come up to shrink them, I get it, but I also think that like sometimes those are conversations that, especially with assault, like I think that's like intense, deeply personal. And we can have like a post-mortem. We can have a post-mortem. That's fine. I don't think that those conversations are always super helpful, you know? Or not helpful. I'm sure they're helpful. But I feel a little weird. Does that make sense? And crucially, they weren't in the requests. So I didn't even... They were great last time. You know, I'm happy to have them up here. What are you doing? Hey. My cat. Cringe? Me? Sorry, Robbie. They were so great the last time. Trust. No, like this isn't even a reflection of that conversation. I hope that you understand what I'm trying to say. Harassment and bullying. I can't imagine what for. Why for, dude? Somebody in here named Menstrual Lasagna. No, thank you. What the fuck? Harassment and bullying, you say? No. Me? Listen, I'm going to be honest. I was getting real comfortable. I said that. I was like, where is this coming from? This is 2021. Good trouble. When it was the Wild West, you could just say whatever you wanted to. You're just raw dogging it. I forgot. I said that stuff and I was like, oh Jesus. I hope the FBI is not listening. They are. They're always listening. Trying to request. You're not in the requests though. And I can't. You don't have the little thing next to your name. 18. I can't ask you to request either. What should we do now? Can we just let's take some swings. What do you think? Let's take some swings. Here's what I'll ask. If you're in the requests, have a good idea what you want to talk about. Have like a thesis. I know this is unnecessarily. Oh. Yeah, I saw this. Brenda, this is just nonsense. That's so funny though. Trump saying that he wants to run for president of Venezuela, and he's like, "I'll learn English," or I jumped the shark. I ruined the joke. He goes, I'll learn Spanish. And I was like, you haven't even learned English yet, you fucking cow. And Robert was like, Robert said, I'd be the first to endorse him. I think that's perfect. Yes. 1,000%. I will campaign. We'll start now. I will campaign for you to be the president of Venezuela. Get going. Si se puede. Si se puede. Si se puede. Please, dude. You can't even say the word Espanol. You're going to learn. It's going to be easy. You're 90 fucking million years old. You cannot. Your brain is actively retreating inside your skull. Fuck you. Okay, dude. Good Trouble Scared. Sean from the Lou. Did you request? Please say that you did. Sean, oh yeah, hell yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Fuck yeah.
What's good? Good Trouble?
Louisiana?
No, St. Louis. The Lou.
Oh, dang.
You didn't catch that by my name?
Well, Louisiana has the same fucking letters, doesn't
we call it the Lou down here, you know.
Down
but
her?
What's good? What's good, brother?
What's up, man?
Not a whole lot. What's up, man?
What are we scared about?
I don't know. I was just trying to get your attention, but you said have an idea when you come up here. What do you want to talk about? I am a hardcore MAGA, so
Sean, the instructions were have a good idea of what you want to talk about when you come up here, and you said, what do you want to talk about? That's the opposite.
No, you're right.
You have okay.
Okay, let's talk about the border and how it's shut down.
I don't want to talk. Really?
Yeah, I mean, there's like no one coming through at all anymore. Just like
he said. Okay, I have a question for you. I have a clarifying question about this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you believe everything Donald Trump says?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes, I do. 100%.
Everything he says is true.
I believe for the most part, about 90.
No, not for the most part. Yes or no?
Sure. Yeah. Fuck it. Everything.
Donald Trump says 0 people have come across the border. Do you believe that is true?
Oh, absolutely.
You think not a single person has crossed the border in the time that he's been a president?
I mean, and yeah, sure, people have.
What do you mean, yeah, sure? Yes or no? Yeah, so zero people, or is he fudging the numbers a little bit?
In the last 6 months, it's been 0 illegal encounters.
You know that's not true.
That is true, GT.
I can show you fucking video evidence of people crossing the border.
And I could go to the DHS website and I could show you.
This is my point. So are you saying that you believe everything that he says?
Yes, I do. I mean, I'm fucking crazy about the dude. He's the best president ever.
Do you understand? That doesn't mean that what he's saying to you is not a lie.
If I was in a room on Epstein's Island, I would want Trump to come in there. You know, that's how crazy I am about the dude, you know?
Dang. That's weird.
Hey, I'd rather be weird than normal. And no, I'm not a troll. I'm just a hardcore MAGA. I got MAGA tattooed on my shoulder. I'm just...
Show it. Show us. Turn your camera on.
Bro, I'm camera shy.
Bro, I don't care. Then quit lying. You have exceeded our usefulness. You've been extra fucking weird. That's
shut up. Older millennials slap you silly in real life.
Older millennial is a literal beached whale. I'll slap both of you in the mouth. Turn your fucking camera on. Turn your fucking camera on. I will feed you your fucking chiclets on the streets of St. Louis. down by the goddamn arch. He thinks that arch, by the way, is in Brooklyn, New York. Remember, he said that. That's famously where he thought that fucking speech was. You remember that? Where he confused St. Louis for fucking Brooklyn. You remember that?
You wouldn't come down.
Yeah, okay. I would say that to your face. Turn your fucking camera on. Turn your fucking camera on, dude. Turn your fucking camera on.
Right,
shut up. Or stop, John. Let's see those pearly whites that I'm gonna help fucking fix. Come on.
All right, 1 sec.
Yeah, go on. No, you don't need to talk in between. There's no need for that. Unless you're scared down there. No.
Stop muting me. I'll turn.
Anytime today, dude. We're just fucking waiting on you.
Hey, you're a pussy.
Says the guy who won't do this. That's crazy. Shut up.
Your chat's gonna
anytime today. It's crazy that they say that you're a pussy and then they fucking sit there and are too scared to turn their camera on.
It is.
Isn't that it is invariable. It is as sure as the fucking sun will rise tomorrow. These people are nothing but fucking cowards. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Isn't that fucking interesting? The older millennials thought shit. Brother, I would take 3 quick steps back and the man is too winded to continue. Peed himself. Evading police. Face down. Peeing himself. Tripped. Face down. Peed himself. You think that I am... The neuromuscular connections of older millennials' brain and the rest of his body are so atrophied by the years of intense abuse that he has been feeding it with fucking poison and zero cardiovascular effort. It would be like fighting a fucking pillow. A pillow. A charity fight I would take tomorrow. Set it up. Fly me. I'll fucking, at this point, set it up tomorrow. A wet pillow. Wet with pee because he peed on it. Because he pees himself. You know? Anyway. Fast and loose tonight. Sorry. Maybe we should just call it. Maybe I need to go to therapy. This is coming out. Anyway, my dad will fight you. You were the guy that just said that you wanted to be on Epstein Island with Trump. Is that what you said? That's crazy. That's fucking weird. Oof. Yeah, you're normal. That's normal. That's a normal thing to say. This will be on YouTube. I think we'll put this one on YouTube. Thanks, Big Chris. Close personal friends of Unearth. No big deal. It's not fully a lie, but I'm pretty good at languages, he said. Amanda, can I just, I'm sorry, we're just going to quick. One of the trips to Costco I took was with Amanda Cats on a Couch. Her name is Cats on a Couch on Instagram. Her thing is always have more followers than JD Vance. And by the time that he leaves office, one of the Costco trips I did with her, I was pushing the cart and she's like 3 or 4 inches or 5 inches taller than me. She's not enormous. That's the wrong. She's very tall. She's a very tall lady. She's a lanky lady from Massachusetts. And the cart the fucking pallet I was pushing was 6 feet tall because we spent like $2,000, right? and I'm pushing this thing, and she's making fun of me because of how unwieldy this is, and I can't fucking see. And she said some short thing, and in the moment, I was like, you're a heightist, and she was like, I am a little bit of a heightist, and I said, you're a height supremacist, and she lost her shit. She thought that was the funniest thing in the world, and because it is, I said, you're a height supremacist, and she goes. I want today, April 8th, we were there in February. I want you to know that I've thought about you calling me a height supremacist probably at least twice a week since it happened. I'm really going to work on myself. She texted me that today. I want you to know that I've thought about you calling me a height supremacist probably twice a week since it happened, and I'm really going to work on myself. And no context, by the way. No, zero context. Out of context. Just, that's it. Anyway. She's also, of the people that we've been sort of globetrotting this year with, and last year a little bit, Brenna and Lysandra and Rob and a smattering of others, and Amanda. Like, these are all just such lovely fucking people. I'm so, like, in the last year of Earth, I'm just so, like, incredibly grateful to have met all of these human beings. Amanda's, like, again, one of my favorite all-time people. Just, like, irrepressibly, like, but and you know, we've all had our like our paths here, but, like, she's just one of the most, like, incredible human beings I've ever met. Just the nice, not a bad bone in this woman's body. And I'd say that about like 99% of the people that we've been hanging out with. And the bad bones are just the good bad, like me. I'm like 50% bad bones. 53% bad bones. Even though that she's a height supremacist. She also texted me. She was like, I was giving you shit about these pallets, but you were pushing it. And I've since been back, and these things are undrivable. And I was like, double vindication. They're hard to push. They got 4 casters. There should be 2 casters and 2 locked in place. Like a fucking shopping cart. It takes incredible core strength. Especially when it's full of fucking fruit snacks and milk. Anyway. Pull them. You pull them? Oh, were you going to fucking tell me that? That's not true, though. By the way, that was happening. The first day that I did that whole thing with Benji, we filled up fucking 4 of them. And I was struggling all day. Like, I'm pulling off clothing. First of all, it's negative 22 fuck ass degrees there. So I'm like, I have 97 layers on. I'm pulling them off, like, just sweating. And as we're ready to go out the door, I'm like putting on the clothes. And I'm like, I'll take this pallet. And this woman, I'm not kidding. She was like 5'2". She was like, I got these 2. And I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean you have these 2? And she was like, yeah, I got these 2. And she just grabbed one and then with the other hand just pushed 9 trillion pounds of food out this thing. And I was like, how are you, what sort of sorcery? And she was like, I do this a lot. I was like, this is the hottest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Anyway, stories from Costco. It was impressive. I was like, golly. Also slightly embarrassing because I've just been, like, crashing into old ladies. I haven't been in a fight in too long. Just thinking about it. Older millennial would slap brother. Anyway. Can we... Oh. There's Drewski. 70 and want one more. It's not that fun. Howdy.
Hey,
Welcome back.
thanks. How are you?
Great.
Rare form.
Clearly.
Rare form tonight.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say one thing. I was definitely not going to shrink her, as it were. And I do agree that the conversation was going to a place where it would have been inappropriate in public. The only remark I wanted to make was there was a very big disconnect that I noticed that I think could have helped steer the conversation back to where you wanted it to go. And this is what it was. You explained to her the First Amendment and she got it. The disconnect was that she was assaulted. So she couldn't make the connection to imposing the will or not imposing the will as per the First Amendment to her own experience of having been assaulted and having someone else impose their will on her. Am I clear about what I'm...
Sure. I'm not sure that she fully understood the First Amendment, though. And
Okay.
I don't think, also possible. I think that, I don't think that that's a bad read. I think that,
That's what I would have suggested to her that she think about. That was like really the only thing I want to say to her because I found it provocative from the get-go. But I realized that's where she was hung up.
and even still, the hang up is like, if one would think that would make you, again, this is coming from my body and my removal of this, like, to a degree that I will never understand. And it often isn't. And I think that there are a lot of people that feel this way having been assaulted, and the mind boggles as to why that is. And I will never, I won't, that's not a mystery for me to unwrap. I just want, I want for them the choice to be there the way that I want everybody to have that choice. And yeah, it's very difficult, obviously very difficult conversation to have in front of two people.
It is. And I think there's always also the power that when people are, in quotes, giving it up to God, if that's their answer to everything, you're not going to dissuade them from that.
That's a big one. It's their answer is always unimpeachable. It's always right.
Yeah. And there's no critical thinking after that.
Right. If you make the appeal to an unappealable, unimpeachable correct answer, there's no. One of my favorite sort of thought terminating conversations was somebody says, murder is wrong and God told me it's wrong. And then somebody else says, murder is good and God told me that it's good. How do you reconcile that? What your God says that it's good, this guy says that it's bad. Who wins?
You can't reconcile it, so you save your sanity and your energy and you move on.
You just drink about it. It's fine. I really appreciate you coming up. Thank you.
Well, thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
Good to see you. Welcome back anytime.
Thank you. Appreciate
I'm glad you
it.
figured out the button.
No, you had 31 requests. I had to wait my turn.
No, I couldn't. No. Oh, I see. They're only.
They wouldn't accept me.
Dumb.
I'll try earlier in the evening.
Yeah. Just hit it right away. All right.
Will do.
Appreciate
Thanks.
you.
Have a good night.
Oh, sorry. What was I gonna say? Just to that, the function of that, the thing that they do now is somebody will request and then leave. You can just leave and leave your request in the queue, and there's 30 people in here, but half of them, 20%, 40% of them are not in here. So that sucks. I don't know. I have no idea. It doesn't say. It's just everybody at the bottom, I assume, are just not in here anymore, which is dumb. And I'll never know. We'll never know. The most hinged person ever. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. How do you decide? It's mostly people who I at this point disagree with, but maybe we should just have our friends in.
What's good, bro?
You're just you're okay now that the woman's gone?
I mean, I was fine when the woman was there. Anyways,
you're having a more, it's just a harder.
Yeah, I was having a little meltdown. My bad.
Yeah, now there's just us boys.
Hell yeah. 2 big dogs in the house now. What would you do if I brought the older millennial up? Like, would you be scared?
Is this the same dude? This is Sean?
This is not Sean. This is Sugar.
Ugh. Is it? I can't tell.
Nah, this ain't Sean.
It is the same fucking dude. That's crazy.
No, it's not, bro. What you want to talk about, though? We can keep it cordial. We can keep it peaceful. Let's debate.
I didn't clock that initially. That's so funny. What is it about that guy that makes you sexually attracted to him?
I'm not sexually attracted to him. I just think in a one-on-one fight, I mean, size matters, and clearly he's bigger than you.
He's bigger than most mammals.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he's like Yokozuna compared to you.
But I don't understand. That doesn't explain your sexual attraction to him.
I don't have a sexual attraction to him. I just like his views and his beliefs, and he don't sugarcoat shit. He keeps it real.
When he's wrong about things, which he is sort of perennially wrong about stuff, does that change your opinion?
I mean, I just keep it real. I'd say if he's wrong about something,
does that mean?
he's wrong.
Yeah,
if
but
he's wrong, he's wrong. I mean, you're wrong about shit. He's got videos on his profile of him calling out you, and saying you're wrong about shit.
Calling out you. Yeah, but famously, none of them are right.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on this platform that call out you, Dean, Harry.
Yeah, but so what I'm saying is what he says is incorrect and often misinformation, especially but not limited to shit that I say.
So you're saying that you don't ever spew misinformation?
No.
Come on, Daddy. Yeah, you do.
Brother, sus. Give me something.
It's not
Give me something
sus.
that I say. Yeah, it's sus. Calling another grown man daddy these days, sus.
That's not sus. It's 2026. It's free speech.
Brother, give me something that I've said that is misinformation, you think?
Let's see. Like Trump being the reason why gas prices are going up. That's wrong. That's 100% not accurate. And I'm going to be the first to call you out on that, You look so confused, bro.
Who's
Flex
doing
them muscles. Let me see how strong you are. Flex those muscles real quick.
Who's doing it, dude?
The oil companies, the greedy bastards that are taking oil from this beautiful planet. Not Trump. It's called greed, bro. It's not Trump. Trump is like the least greedy person on this planet. Yes, I'm for real. Opinions are like assholes. We all got them.
Why do you have so many assholes then?
Why do you?
Why are you just covered in assholes?
Yeah, I mean, you're covered in assholes too. So is your chat.
Even if that is a troll, there are people that think that. There are people that are unironically he's not taking a salary, and then have never given any sort of critical thought past that. It's nuts. It's crazy. I don't think he is. I don't think he is MAGA. I think he's I think he's trolling. He finds me too attractive to be MAGA. I think he's fighting something else, 30 fucking requests in here. All right, here. We'll just do... I don't know. It's all sugar.
Hello.
Hi.
What's good, bro? It's me again.
Pretty funny. Jesus Christ, dude. Cuck. Cuck, dude. Simp. Anyway. Anywho. I'm going to be the president of Venezuela. I'm so good at language. That is the kind of thing, that would be like, I'm going to just start playing basketball. Famously, I'm so tall. I'm going to be starting quarterback of the Patriots next year. Famously, I'm very good at throwing the football. Okay. I'm going to be a pilot for American Airlines next month. I know how to fly planes. What do you mean? I learned fast, dude. I learned so fast. I'm just going to be a pilot next month. Don't worry about it. I'm polling very high as pilot. I have Flight Simulator, you know? Again, why are we talking about this? Because he wants us to be talking about that instead of the fact that he's fucking siphoning our healthcare. We have also. I don't want to be a doomer. I'm not. Not while Brenda's watching. We have an existential fucking crisis in the fact that we have like AI learning how to AI itself and like hitting milestones years, decades before they thought it was going to. And the fact that it's going to be like completely ruinous for like every society on earth and every economy, in addition to all of the economy ruination that is happening and the deficit tripling shit. We have the most inept human being on the face of the fucking planet at the helm of our country as AI steamrolls towards us and the cliff. It's gonna turn the power off, dude. Like, it's gonna turn the power off, and we can't turn it off. This is Terminator shit, man. And then we have the dumbest human being on Earth at the wheel. That's just that problem, which is the biggest problem, is just simmering over here. Sam Altman, who raped his sister. What the fuck? That's just over there on the back burner. And the like mass deportation. ICE just shot another fucking person. Right? The AI thing is like, climate change too. Fuck. We're gonna have climate wars soon. In addition to, it's fine. Everything's fine. This is a great last year that we're gonna have. It's gonna be such a good year. It's gonna be really warm. It's gonna be really warm. Because the earth is dying. And then after this, sorry, we're fine. Okay, thanks, Brenna. Appreciate. appreciate. Anyway. I bought some used furniture. I bought a bunch of used furniture on Facebook Marketplace. I'm going to go pick it up tomorrow for our outside. We have a little slice of outside backyard, and I got a little chair, couple of chairs. After that, we'll be basically moved in since October. It'll be a nice place to sit outside under the star that I can see because we live in Denver. The one star that we can see in the night sky because of light pollution, because the earth is dying. And then it'll be a nice place to watch the missiles fly overhead. Praying one stops here. Sorry, we were in such a good roll. I'm sorry. Sean made me suicide. It's fine. You need a therapist? Nah. Why would I do that when I could just suffer in silence? Clearly, I'm fine. Clearly, this isn't one giant coping mechanism that I've been milking for 6 years. What do you mean? I therapy. You know that. I have been raw dogging my brain. That's not the way to say that. I have not. There's no brain soup supplementation that has happened for at least 3 months, which has been fine. It's been fine. I think we need to remedy that eventually, but right now it's okay. Has it? I sure, in the immortal words of Airplane, the movie, I sure picked a terrible time to stop drinking. Oh, thanks, Rocco. Hi, baby girl. You came to say hi? Hi, little cutie. I picked a bad time to... Can you imagine just being on low-level antidepressants and then stopping and then having this happen? And this, I mean, gestures broadly at this state of our union for the last year and a half. So it's never a good time. Did the same. I kind of wanted to see if we can get like a little level set. Seems fine. Better than before, for sure. It's like when you quit coffee and then you have it for the first time and then you're just like, oh yeah, coffee. That'll be like the first time you take Prozac and you're just like, oh, surely that's what's gonna. My baby. It'll hit. Okay. Good night. Sorry. Who's going to be really sad if I end this right now? My baby. Who's going to be really sad? Damn. Oh, fuck. God damn it, dude. Stupid. Why did I even ask? What a silly... Hi, baby. Let me try and get this. Let me try and pick up this cat. I'm gonna move very slowly. Very slowly. Oh, she left. Come here, baby. Okay. Okay. We're gonna take a cat break. We'll take a cat break and then we'll come back. You little chunk. You little chunk, yeah. can't. I'm just reading the comments. I can't really see what's on the screen right now. What's that? You down? Oh my god. Okay. She usually rewards herself with some food after suffering a cuddle. She's like, get me out of here, dude. What did I do for Easter? What did I do for Easter? Oh, I was hungover. Hungover for Easter. GT, Good Trouble was not risen. Good Trouble had not risen on Easter. Still in the tomb. Anyway. Worth it though. Just spilled all over myself. Okay. Oh my god. How did you shed all in my... All right. Let's bring some friends. Let's bring some friends in. Hello, friends. Howdy.
Hi.
Get off live and DM me back, friend.
No.
Says everybody else. Not you. That was somebody else.
I know, I'm answering for you. No.
Not that I wouldn't.
No, that's the pathological demand avoidance. If you
Oh, nice.
outrage when someone tells me to do shit like that. Brenna, you didn't text me. Correct, I did not. I'm sorry.
Howdy.
Hi.
What's up? Where did you DM me?
No, I was totally kidding. I was like looking so like I was being kind. Like it was like I was joking because I was saying like your arms are great. And like a respect.
Oh.
Yeah, from one gym bro to another, of course.
What?
From one gym bro to another.
Oh.
Yeah.
Forgive me. Fucking can't hear anything.
No, you're fine. It's so late. I just wanted to I've never been on. This is not my thing. I'm usually like a recorder, poster type person.
Same. We contain multitudes. You can do both. Clearly, you're ready to go here.
Yeah, I mean, like this is my setup. But I'm usually like on here talking about like movies and stuff or whatever.
That's great.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the work you do and everything, all the good vibes and stuff.
Thank you.
Truly. And
appreciate
it's so positive and amazing and necessary. Keep doing your thing, you know? Yeah.
Calm down. I'm not going to blush for anybody on here, all right? Just relax.
Hey, if you blush, it's okay. Everybody deserves, especially right now, you know, we got a flat earth. People worry about flat earths, you know what I'm saying? We got like Meryl Streep and the real life Devil and Prada on cover of Vogue. It's a whole lot going on. So might as well let a man blush.
I saw somebody, speaking of, I can't remember. Oh my God, what's her name?
Oh, thank y'all in the comments. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Someone completed the entire Devil Wears Prada Anne Hathaway outfit. Who am I talking about?
What do you mean? Like a
nerds? Somebody has been slowly collecting the actual outfit that Anne Hathaway wore in one of the scenes. And then this is the only reason I know this is because she's a mutual of mine. And then she was like, and then I finally got the last piece and it was this bag and it was $3,500. And I said, huh?
It's not that bad, actually.
Oh my God, what are you talking about?
It's not that. I would say it's good. It's just not that bad.
Look, I understand the finer things, I think, but at a certain point, you got to go, okay, hang on. $3,500 for a bag?
Yes. Have you seen, the brand? I'm assuming brands, right? So, like Tom Ford, Balenciaga. Balenciaga just had a thing and they like a jacket was like $100,000 or something, which is like, that's bonkers insane.
No, it's not. It's
Like,
not. It's the shit. Yeah.
That's like actually crazy. Like, what is it made from? Like,
the blood of Christian children, I think, is what they.
Especially with the brand like Balenciaga, but hey,
that's what we hear.
Who am I to have morals and not want to wear something because maybe weird things in the past?
So true.
It's just so interesting. Like, these are not the new prices, because when the brands are doing this, it's still seen as crazy and outrageous. Like 6-figure prices for one piece of clothing. Wow.
It doesn't make any sense. Who's the? I can't. I'm so bad at names. There's a guy who does. He's so good. I think I just started following him. He does like fashion content, and he's like people are like, do $100,000 outfit, and he's like, okay,
that's Wisdom K. Black guy. Yeah, tall, dark
He's
skin.
but he also does great. He it's fashion, and like it doesn't usually appeal to like it appeals to a lot of people, but clearly but his content is so good. Also, like I think people kind of sleep on how polished his thing has gotten.
No, he makes like full cinematic productions.
It's incredible, and like, I think the hook is that he's putting together a lot of these sort of like jaw-droppingly expensive things. He's like, this is a $400,000 outfit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But it's also the fact that his content, I'm so glad I have somebody to talk to about this, is like incredible. And it's so polished and it's so engaging. And it's like, I'm not in that world and I'm watching every one of his fucking videos. It's like,
how it's like good quality stuff. He's putting together full cinematic pieces and
he's funny.
Or like he did a whole thing, I think it was about a year or so ago, where he did stuff from different parts of the world. Or maybe like do Scooby-Doo, and he'll just take it and it's the whole like Dune or whatever and create something unique beyond. It's Wisdom K. I don't know.
Wisdom Kaye. This guy. He's
I've seen this.
Yeah, and a funny dude also.
Yeah.
Does have an interesting sense of humor. And he started like not wealthy. Like he was a college student like back when TikTok, humble beginnings, and just really put his creativity to use.
It's nice. I like helping small creators like this get the.
It's amazing.
Can
I ask you a question?
Yeah.
It's the thing. It's something I've been like ticking with in my brain. If you got, let's say like $100 million, what do you feel like you would actually put that to help for the world or community? Like,
here's the thing. So like, it would. I feel, and I want to say this because it's authentically how I feel, and I don't want it to sound like pandery, but there is so much. It like selfishly does so much for me when I am able to do things for others. And I've always felt like this. I don't know how it was instilled in me. I don't know why my brain is wired like this. I'd like to think it's just like good parenting, but it does something for me that like I feel like I'm being selfish by how much it like I take from like doing for others. And like I've done a lot here, and I'm like very grateful for doing that. But like I think we all think about what we would do, and I don't, other than making sure my closest friends and family are taken care of like forever. Mm-hmm. I would give so comedically to everybody that I think it would just be it would be a joke how fast I would blow through that thing.
I think that's fair. I've been weighing with that. Obviously, we all do forever, but more so in the scope of, in the first statement I'll say, there are no ethical billionaires, right? But I wonder if like people out, you know, I'll say, you know, Mother, Queen Bee, Beyonce. What happens, like, is there some type of like barrier that exists that we don't know of? Whereas like, even if you were to want to end homelessness in an entire city, but there's something like a wall up to where you can't do that. Like, I also wonder, like, okay, let's say I do get this, but then I'm not like, but there's something that I didn't expect where it's like, actually, no, you can't do that.
Here's what it is. It is money's hard. So like Jeff Bezos is worth $100 billion, but he's not really. He's worth whatever's in his bank account. And so like, and like you, until that money is realized, until you pay taxes or skip taxes or whatever, that money is just imaginary. And what incredibly rich people do is they borrow against that money as collateral, and that's what they spend, and they don't pay taxes on it. And you get into this like weird sort of feedback loop where that money isn't real, but people are spending as if it is. And so like Jeff Bezos doesn't have $50 billion to go end homelessness. He has the concept of $50 billion, or he could lend against it, but he doesn't. Beyonce doesn't have $1 billion. Beyonce has whatever the loan that she took out from the money that she has. And so like it is more complicated than it would appear to be, but it is also very much not. It's also super not, because you can just trade your stocks in. You can just fucking liquidate half your money. Billie Eilish did it. Billie Eilish was just like, here's $20 fucking million here, and did it because she's about it. And like to that point, like a lot of people can just fucking do that, and they don't. So it's tough. Like, it's a good question.
I mean, of course, you know, Cardi B. She's on tour right now. She just did a interview with Emma Grede. Was it Emma Grede? If anybody in the comment, no. Which is, I think, interesting. She's a Black woman. She's a big, huge, major CEO. She is a co-founder of Skims, which Kim. She like Kim is the face, but Emma Grede was the grassroots of that, and she's the businesswoman, a Black woman from the UK, I believe. She has a podcast now where she talks like business stuff, and I believe it was Cardi B that was on there speaking, and she was saying how she looks at all her Birkins and she's like, I don't care about this. Like, I don't like, or I spent like $250K on a chain, and like, I don't care for it now. Like, don't do those things. And now she's saying, like, telling other rappers and people coming up, once you get this, don't go do that. Or like, why did I do that? And it's just there. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, if I'm Cardi B, if I know I spent this, and I know I got a $250,000 chain that I think is not only ugly, but also I don't like or want it anymore. Well, let me go take that and like pay for rent for the year for the Bronx or something, you know?
Or something, yeah.
And it's like the fact that people don't do those things, it's like, wait, so are we the Looney Tunes, or is it just not that easy? Or is it just not that common?
We gotta start social engineering these people. I think we gotta make this a competition, how much they can start giving away every year. We need a game show. We need a game show where a reality TV show where they have to try and spend their money on other, like, and just see who can do it the best.
Shark Tank, but
reverse Shark Tank.
Yeah.
What kind of Shark Tank, but for rent.
Shark Tank,
but for food. Yeah.
Less capitalistic Shark Tank.
Yeah, exactly. The philanthropy tank.
I think
it's a Shark Tank, but if you don't spend your money well enough, we put you in an actual Shark Tank.
That could go.
We just
Have you seen what's been happening to the sharks? Oh my god, this is all over the place. I'm so sorry. Also, Brenda, like, is I'm saying your name right? I feel so bad. Like, I'm not asking you, like, you're not contributing, girl. Like, what's going on, sis? I want to hear
No, it's fine. I'm listening. I like listening.
Okay. Okay, cool.
I think it's a good idea.
Okay, I want to make sure we're all inclusive. You know what
I'm going to use this. I'm going to use this Shark Tank, but when you can't give your money away, we feed you to an actual shark. I think that has legs, baby, or fins.
It was funny that I was thinking the other day, like, I think the problem is because like we've talked about how it's sort of like a mental illness, and like it's just our brains seek challenges. You know what I mean? So like billionaires are out here just trying to like figure out shit that no one's ever figured out. And it used to be that like that sure the challenge or the impressive thing they could achieve is like build a kick-ass fucking library or build a school where no one else had before. So like I was thinking like, okay, how do you trick them into being like, could we, instead of being like, oh, Elon Musk could solve world hunger, if we started going like, you know what would be super hard and I bet Elon Musk could never do? Solve world hunger. I bet he couldn't do it. You know, and like get them like try to engage that sort of like competitive little fucking psychopathic thing in their brain that makes them go, I'll fucking do it, you know? And
don't say that I can't.
Don't say that I can't, you know?
Here, I fixed Flint, Michigan's water.
Exactly.
Yeah, you said I couldn't do that.
Just be
Remember
like,
that?
you know who, okay, you've been to the moon, so have a bunch of fucking people. You know what no one's done? Fixed world poverty.
God damn, dude.
Maybe not even world. Just do a country at a time. Maybe
Just do Kansas.
Do a country or a state at a time, so that way everybody there is it's an actual competition. So then it becomes like, oh, I actually did 2 countries. I did 3. You know,
bro. Hold on, Eurovision, but for philanthropy. Whose country's billionaires can give the most? Did we just solve world hunger? That's crazy.
I think
that's such a funny thing.
Also,
I mean, seriously, if I was ever put in a room with a billionaire, that's the conversation I would have. I would like try to meander my way into a conversation where I'd be like, I mean, sure, you've been to space, but like we got to space in the like 50s. Dogs have been to space, but
those
like
motherfuckers. Those motherfuckers were building. First of all, the 3 of them just building rockets, right? Just okay. One of them was in the. No, I'm sorry. 2 of them are mentioned many times in these fucking files. That's the what's his name? Branson and Elon are just all up in those files, and they're just spending their money on building rockets. And in just like that, and Bezos is shaped like a dick, and in the most sort of like egregious, like compensation machine in all of human history. Yeah. And so my conversation with those billionaires would look different. It would be like, the conversation would be like, they would say something to me and it would be something like, hey, please take your foot off my neck. And I would be like, no, I'm not going to do that. Give me $1 billion. That's how that conversation would go. Probably. To my FBI agent that's watching, jokes. These are all jokes, obviously. I would never do something like that.
They'll be knocking on your door in the morning.
Not the first time.
Yeah. If they can get Tokyo Tony.
That's why I keep moving. Oh, all right. I'm fucking falling asleep. Hey,
I have
Smith.
a question. Yeah.
Hit me.
Real quick one. Do you think that, like, do you think anybody actually cares about what's going on in the Vatican? Or is that just kind of like, it's like more people are concerned about the earth being flat or not, but not the libraries and the stuff going on down there? Like, where's the ego push to get those things released?
wait, what's
Holy
going
shit.
on then? Oh, you mean like
man, that was a different question. You didn't hear, hold on. In the last fucking 12 hours, there was a thing at the Vatican. Did you hear about this?
No, I didn't.
No. Okay. This is fucking insane. I thought this is what you're talking about. Somebody, so the Pope was like, hey, you guys fucking suck in America. Remember Jesus. And then somebody in Donald Trump's administration was like, say that to our face, Vatican. Don't forget there are people that killed popes. Unhinged shit. That happened within the last...
No. It happened in January.
Oh, what?
We just found out. It just came out. So I made a video about this while you were live. That's why I requested so late today. I'm fresh on it.
That was January?
It was back in January. But it's just coming out now. And it's like, it's way more mob boss than it. Like, it wasn't like someone tweeted at them from afar. They pulled in, it was basically after Pope Leo was like, yeah, like maybe don't war. Because Trump had just kidnapped Maduro, was threatening to invade Greenland and Canada, all that shit. He gave a speech. And so they brought the Vatican representative to the United States into the Pentagon in like a sit down, closed door meeting, and I guess went through the speech like line by line or something. And they were like, hey, someone was like, one guy was like, the United States has the military might to do whatever it wants in the world, and the Catholic Church is going to have to get on its side. Like, quote, that is a direct quote. And then someone, no name included, brought up the Pope or the papacy, the Avignon papacy, which is a papacy where a French monarch was mad that a pope wasn't like funding his war. So he had the guy kidnapped and then tortured to death. Yeah. And then basically forced the future papacy for 7 popes to be in Avignon, like kidnapped the papacy essentially and was like, you're here now.
And then somebody in the Trump administration brought that up to the representative of the motherfucking, again,
it's like
these
good table. Like, hey, just let you know.
These good Christian people, right? All godly Christian people threatening the literal fucking Pope in the Vatican. So to answer your question, no, I don't think that we're going to get in there and listen and hear about the the crazy shit that's happening. It's this. No, you can't even write this. Oh, man.
The Pope canceled his trip to America because of it.
Which is crazy because he's from Chicago.
He's from Chicago.
He rebuked him like 2 nights ago. Yesterday, he said he rebuked Trump. I saw something like when it was like, oh yeah, he said
it's the Iran thing, yeah.
Which is like, that's to be rebuked, like that gotta hit you. Like you can't.
That's some
Old
Old
Testament has to be warm at night after that.
It would hit him were he to have any sort of semblance of his, idea of a soul. But
that's why more so said the pillow got to be warm at night. Like you got to feel some type of discomfort. Like just something got to be off a little bit. Like you're not gonna feel peace when the Pope rebukes you.
Well, his pillow's warm for a lot of different reasons, but dude, so good to meet you. Lovely.
As well.
Come back anytime.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Appreciate you. Thanks for the questions. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Good night.
Good night. I'll go live.
Sorry.
For people who are disappointed.
Brenna's going to take over the Late Late Show with Brenna Perez. The Late Show. I feel like I was
gonna make a joke about how women get the shitty. Women have only gotten one shitty late night slot, but my brain couldn't do it fast enough.
God, wouldn't that be nice if we had like a lady late night host?
We did. We had Taylor Tomlinson for a second after midnight, but.
That's true. And that was fucking 1 a.m. Who would you pick? I'm trying to think of who I would pick to be my late night. There's so many.
That's a good question.
I think Desi Lydic is so good.
Who's that? Oh, yeah, Desi. I don't know her last name. She's very good.
There's somebody else. Anyway.
People are saying Tina Fey. Sarah Silverman.
Mutual. But questionable thoughts on things.
Yeah.
So Sarah.
Same with Chelsea Handler. People are saying Chelsea Handler. I was very disappointed to learn.
Also true.
Amy Poehler would be cool.
Tig Notaro is funny because every time she'd bring up a guest, she'd be like, I have no idea who this is. That's funny. There's a whole show of Tig Notaro not knowing who her guest is. That's very funny.
It's so good. Thank you, chat. I think I would be a great late night host.
We're going to see. Auditions start now.
Well, this doesn't count.
It's not an audition. You're already well established. You already got the show. Anyway, good night. I'm going to go to sleep. Good to see you.
Me too.
Sorry, bye. Love you. Love you, bye. Good night, friends. I'm sorry to the 24 people. Just here's what we're gonna do. I know I've said this before, I'm going to make a concerted effort. We got to do some like more. We haven't done this in a while, like rapid fire. People, I know, and I promise we're going to do this. All right, because I've met so many lovely people and like so many regulars on here. All started from one guest spot. That's how I met all of you people mostly, and it's been lovely. So it just gets so late. It's been a pretty good live though, honestly. Pretty unhinged shit tonight, if we're honest. Felt good, mostly. Felt good and then bad. You know, that's my sweet spot right there. Good, also fucking miserable. Good to see you. Love you, mean it. See you tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows what we'll be talking about? We'll see. Good night.
Ten of my toes over my head, and then I thought if I could come up with.
All right, guys. Well, we do have a winner, Danielle Jur. I'll have to reach out to her, but guys, that was very fun. I'm gonna close out our. Well, actually, let's play it. I'll close it out with "Feminine Forgiveness" by Julian Harvey. We'll both listen to it. Let's do it. Hopefully it plays.
I'm waiting for change again.
Congrats, Danielle.
I always see the wood. This is the burden I bear. Crawl into bed and know that the sheets aren't all that shield me. I beg and cry.
Okay, guys.
I beg and cry.
CJ's show is open to submit to.
For far too long, the taste on my tongue, the poison's dull.
Oh yeah.
Baby, a poison's dull. Feminine forgiveness, it'll be my death sentence. Death sentence.
Where are you from?
I'm far too soft, it's cruel. I justify the hurt. This is the burden I bear. I wanna be someone new. I could be spiteful, cold and distant. Maybe you'll love me then. Maybe you'll love me then. I hold on for far too long. The taste on my tongue,